right, we're good to go.
Cool. All right. Oh, damn. If somebody, an NPC, someone from your backstory, Shadowheart, the only mention of Baldur's Gate allowed all night, your character trust loves, asked your character to do something against the best interest of the party, who would they side with? Oh, wow. That's a good one. So if somebody your character trust loves asked your character to do something against the party's best interest, who would they side with? All right, so before you answer that question, is anybody willing to do a recap of what happened last week? If you are, go ahead and roll a d20 into chat. Get an inspiration or a factspiration. All right, got 15 from Wayne. Going once, going twice. All right, Wayne Larson, what happened last time?
So, previously on Curse of Strahd, we began with Jason floating in the air and trying to work out how best to bring him down safely. As we were able to, thankfully, we were able to save Eastmark when he had been turned to stone and then unceremoniously dropped by the gargoyles. And we had about an hour to figure it out. Unfortunately, we did not figure it out correctly. We listened to Leo, who said, "Oh, we'll make a trampoline and have Anne stand beneath it." That did not go well.
Mm.
Jason is now in, we hope, all in a barrel, all 21 question mark parts of him, pieces of him. We just don't know. Don't know if he's dead. Don't know if he's alive. Just in pieces. And we're hoping that by getting to Krezk, the abbot can. We just don't know.
Mm.
Upon returning back to the Burgomeister's mansion and explaining our situation to Ludmilla, she, in frustrated resignation, decided she would stay in the village of Barovia to oversee things as they are now presently without leadership, since Eastmark is a statue. So we set out to we head out towards Vallaki, and along the way we were attacked by bats, kind of most towards the end of the day. These were not normal bats, and Dan decided to pull an Ozzy Osbourne, and is now infected as far as we can make out. And to make matters worse, there was we thought, just confused woman that approached us after the fight, only to find out she was possessed. Certainly not in her right mind. And then after things that we seemingly feared kept conjuring up, being brought forth, I put her out of her misery. And it seems that perhaps it was a evil spirit that was using a dead body, or at least that's what I'm hoping. Not sure. But night is approaching, and we're getting closer to the Vistani encampment, and we're hoping that we can spend the night there and Anne can shake off this really nasty disease she's caught with a good night's rest.
All right. You want inspiration or a factspiration?
I will take Demon Inspiration.
Okay. Is anybody interested in answering this question? If you are, go ahead and roll a d20 into chat. Okay, got 3. Got a big 5. Okay. Anyone else?
Get these low rolls out of the way. Come on.
Going 1.
Darby, it's anybody's
We
game
got
at
a
this point.
1. I mean, yeah, Darby, you could sweep this, man. Got to get a 6. That ain't bad. Nope, not interested. Okay. All right. I guess it's a Wayne Larson double feature.
I feel a little bad now.
To win off of a 5, don't feel bad. That's just RNG's is turning his back
not
on
winning off
everyone.
the 5. I don't feel bad about winning off the 5. I feel bad, depriving others of an opportunity.
Oh.
Wayne would, considering he came to the retreat not only to further his career but also to get away from all of his relationship drama. At this point, there really isn't anybody back on Earth that he would feel particularly close to or trusts. So he would side with the party.
Wow. Okay. Okay. It's good to know. Good to know. Or a good cover up. I don't know.
Anything is possible. He is
All right.
an actor. Can you believe him?
You need yeah. You may ask the same question of any NPC you've met during the campaign. Kind of a weird one. I guess it's, would they betray you, or would they stand by you? Gosh, that's a tough one to know about meta. I don't know if you want to ask that question.
That's purple. I trust
Yeah.
this. I trust this boy.
I don't know,
as
but
Torchbearer, as Torchbearer.
somebody that they really love though, and if they're not too bright, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't want to ask Parple. That is
Okay.
knowledge I do not want to be burdened with. But considering he can't do anything to harm us right now, I'll ask Eastmark.
Okay. Damn. Would he betray the party for a person that he loves? Considering his sister
excludes, like, she's attached to us, but like I feel like she's not like she's not a main character. So maybe if he
considered his sister a part of your party, that he wouldn't. If
it was his sister asking.
If it was his sister asking, or if it was his sister's life for your guys' lives, they would definitely betray you.
That's totally fair.
Yeah.
And you're mistaken, Wayne. There's only one main character. We're not him.
Oh, right, this guy. Okay. Oh.
Exactly.
All right. Then.
Well, I meant main player character. I mean, we're not like the main story character. We're just.
Well, you're the main characters of the story that we're watching now, and we're playing now. But like, as far as the story of the campaign, like, it's not about you guys. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
That has been repeatedly beaten to us.
Well, it was hard because you guys were coming from Odyssey, where literally the whole thing was about you guys. And so it's like quite a shift to go from a campaign where everything revolves around you guys to a campaign where, the campaign really doesn't give a shit what happens to you guys, as I think it's probably shown you at this point.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
I'm the only different.
You know what? Like, between the two campaigns?
No, like every time you say shit like that, I'm just whatever.
Oh.
I'm here.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get started then, and return back onto the road. Okay. So I believe we ended with you guys approaching the Vistani encampment. The intention is to stay there the night. The intention is to stay near their camp. The intention is to not stay at their camp. What's the
I
play
think
here?
the intention was to stay within sanctuary range, but not bother them.
Okay, so who would you send forward as a representative to basically seek the safety of their encampments, but kind of explain that you guys want to stay on the outskirts tonight?
It would probably be Robin.
Okay. Then it will 100% rely on her to roll a persuasion check. So let me grab Robin and roll a persuasion check with her. Let's see, here we go. Okay. Yeah. So Robin explains that that you guys are traveling to Vallaki again, having done your business in the village of Barovia, and you don't want to impose on them any further than you already have. But if you guys could enjoy the safety of their encampment from the outskirts, would that be okay? And they agree. And as relatively secretive people, they don't pry based on her role. All right. So if that is the case, I will advance things to tomorrow morning if you'd like. But you could, I guess, perform some camp activities if you feel that would be beneficial. Otherwise, we'll just
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of like a
start.
way to give people inspiration and stuff.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I
I will need then we'll have to go through the camping stuff. So I need someone to still volunteer as a lookout, so they would be out of the equation.
Is this still considered a sanctuary long rest or no with this?
Ooh, you're right, because if you camp, then it's not a long rest.
Yeah.
You probably want to gain the benefits of a long rest.
yeah, we would
Yeah,
take
yeah,
the
yeah.
long rest over
I'd rather have the long
camping
rest.
activities.
All right. So you guys get the benefits of a long rest, and then unless you had anything you wanted to take care of, I'll just advance time.
What do I have to roll for this disease? For the day.
Yes, Constitution save.
All right. I don't have anything. Okay. 8.
Like against the rabid fear. Ooh, that's not good. Okay. All right. That means it would advance into the full-blown disease. So
I remember you mentioning not being able to sleep for the first night, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. Onset happens the first evening. You have visions of dangerous and deadly creatures or hazards. They are the subjects of your phobias and self-doubts. So a lot of dreams about Daniel in danger. You go to save Daniel. You pick him up, and then his body ruptures, and then swarms of rats come out of his body and start to burrow into your flesh. Just all night stuff like that.
Okay.
At one point, you keep hearing Daniel's voice. It's in a cave. You go in the cave. The passage gets smaller and smaller. You keep going to try and find him. You get stuck. Rats come, begin to eat you alive. You're unable to escape. And so on and so forth.
All right.
So you sweat profusely to the point that you are soaking in sweat. You do not gain the benefits of a long rest, and must make another Constitution save against exhaustion.
All right.
All right, so you don't get exhaustion, but now you have gone a full, day without sleep. All right. It has not advanced to the point that you are a danger to others yet, and so you could try again tonight. If you succeed, it gets a little bit better. If you fail, it gets a little bit worse.
All right.
All right. Now, you could take a whole day to rest, be treated by a healer, and then make the check with advantage, and then they could use their healer's check. But I mean, you have a good con, but maybe not. It's a +2, but you have a -1 from your stress and exhaustion, whereas a skilled healer might be rocking like a 5 or a 6. The question is, can you guys spare a whole day for Anne to try to, get over this disease, because that would still only make it go back to the initial onset. It wouldn't kick you. You have to do that twice in a row now to get rid of it.
How long until the full moon? We've got what, 5 or 4 days?
On the calendar, we got
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We're gonna
Yeah.
wake up on the
But-
7th.
Would Anne even ask to stay and be
No.
trained by a healer?
Oh, fair. And one could argue in the back of your mind that the abbot, if he's going to be curing all these other ailments, you could just add yours to the list.
In Anne's mind, with her much lower wisdom and intelligence now, she's thinking, I could just fight this.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right.
Damn. All right. Oh, good news for Eastmark. I did find the turn to stone macro, so there. Now he's stone. Thank God. All right. Then you wake in the morning and you continue your journey. So from the Sarapools camp to the Stone Grinder crossroads, it is 24 miles. So that would be 8 hours of travel. And because you were passing through a gate, every time you pass through a gate, that is one additional random encounter. So imagine that I'm rolling dice, and your little minions moving along the map. It says somebody found a pear tree. The pear tree tried to kill them. Somebody starts singing a song. It's a sad song about all the people that have died so far. It's like Solasta, but like Ravenloft. Yeah. All right. Around hour 3. Around hour 3. I need a survival, and I need a perception.
I can do the perception with Dunbar's help.
Okay. If
Dunbar
Dunbar helps,
was
he
in
can't
full
do the
health.
survival then.
Oh.
Yeah, so I need one creature in your party to provide me a survival and one creature to provide me with
Oh,
a
can
perception.
Dunbar just roll the survival himself?
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
he
saying
is-
Dunbar
he has
can roll.
expertise in survival.
Dunbar can do survival, but if he's doing survival, he's focused on that. He can't help anybody else with
Then
perception.
I'll do perception then.
All right, go for it. Okay. Dunbar. All right. I will take you guys over to the map. So about 3 hours into traveling, you guys, let's see, what's a good road we haven't used in a while? Need more roads. Let's see. I guess any road would work at this point. All right. I brought your porting service over and everything. It is a big group. It really makes me wonder, like, what creatures are thinking to engage with this many people. But I guess if they really don't have any sense of self-preservation, like, that would kind of check out. Anywho, as you guys are walking along the road, unfortunately, Dunbar representing survival and Taylor representing perception, you guys do not notice until it is happening. But some of the trees on the side of the road, some of the smaller trees, the smaller pine trees, begin to move and begin firing needles into the party. So let me bring you over to that map. There we go. One thing I've noticed running Pathfinder, which was kind of interesting, is the if I select everybody and add them to initiative, it knows like that familiars don't get their own initiative and things like that, and they just like don't get added to the initiative. It's like kind of refreshing. But I guess raw, everything gets added to initiative in 5e, so kind of is what it is. All right. Eastmark, you can't fight. That guy can't fight. So
Are we surprised?
yes, this would be a surprise round. That's what I was getting those checks for. So but Wayne would go first, and I'm assuming then he would pass to everybody, so you would at least lose your surprise status. So they'll all get to act before you guys do, but they at least won't have advantage on their attacks and stuff. Assuming that's how you guys want to play it out.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It works for me.
Okay. All right.
Why am I even rolling?
You do it so you don't have to see the icon telling you to roll.
All right. So Wayne gets to go first, and then Wayne passes to everyone else? Question mark.
Yeah.
Okay. Stripping away their surprise status. Everybody can now use reactions, and the first attack against them will not be at advantage. And God forbid there was an enemy assassin. So that's all good. All right. We'll assume that Robin goes last and passes to Boring. All right. Boring is going to. Well, everybody's just kind of just loose here. Let's throw people into the closest possible spot. There we go. There we go. All right. Boring is going to target Irenia. And no, wait, she's a helper now. Never mind. I guess. Who is the softest and least armored? That is definitely who they would go for.
Taylor.
Oh, you're all the way in the back though. Wayne, what are you wearing?
She's just wearing clothes though.
Probably
Instead of
Anne.
leather armor.
There's no armor on Anne.
Oh, Anne's just a big pile of meat. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So it'll rush forward and attack Anne. Okay. And here we go. It's going to use needles, and it will use crippling strike if it hits.
Alright.
Nope, that was claws. My bad. Hold on. I think it's the same damage either way.
17 would hit too if it's the
Okay.
same
Yeah,
attack.
yeah. All right. So then they have it to 3, and then you are immobilized.
Alright.
All right, and then it will use the rest of its movement to move over here, and it'll pass down the line. All right, so this one's gonna rush over here. And it's gonna see. It'll take a shot at. I'll take a shot, Robin. There we go. Ooh, 13 is definitely not going to hit Robin, who has a 15 armor class. It will go ahead and burn its reaction for Ricochet and target Wayne.
My AC 16. Oh,
16?
Yeah.
Alright, so didn't know why it clicked twice. So you take 4 damage and are immobilized by the needles. As they kind of shred through your feet and calf muscles, kind of pinning you to the muddy road. God, that sounds gruesome. I don't know how you guys heal up from this stuff. And then it will.
We established that it's just acupuncture. Makes you
Acupuncture, right. Let's see.
I mean, that's how I got immobilized last time, is I got shot in the back.
It feels good until it doesn't.
And you're gonna get a needle attack, 22 for 10.
Yep, that hits.
All right, and then he'll use the rest of his movement to move there. He'll pass to Burdened. Burden is gonna rush up, and it'll attack Anne as well. 10's not gonna do it.
Yep.
So it'll ricochet. And target. Damn, it has to be somebody within 15 feet. Okay. Leo. There you go.
12 is a miss.
All right. And then, let's see. I gotta remove the reaction from this guy. Okay, Flowery is up. It's gonna run over to here. As it's running, it'll target Leo, and this will be a crippling shot if possible. So here we go. So that'll be 4 damage and immobilized if that hits.
It does.
Okay. All right, and then finally, nope, not finally. There's so many. Smart. Smart is gonna go, and Smart will run to here, and it will fire at Leo as well for full damage if it hits.
15's a miss.
All right, and then it'll finish its move there, and it'll pass to Modest, and Modest will run back here, and as it does, it will take a shot at Leo. So here we go.
19 hits.
All right, and that's full damage from that one. All right, you may steal into round 2, Leo. You don't have to, but you can. If you...
Yes, I will. Sorry, I was
Okay.
updating everything. Alright, Leo is going to bonus section, getting throwing stance. Pulling out the hand axe and will chuck it towards this boastful Needlebright.
Oh, very nice. 22 is going to hit. It takes 4, and then... Is there any extra damage, or...?
Nope, just a 4.
Okay. Alright, it is still going.
Alright, the hand axe, I guess narratively we'll say it has a rope attached to it because of throwing stance, and he yanks it back to him.
He doesn't just unlock the power of God in anime and just somehow like Xena, that fucking hand axe, so like...
No.
Yeah,
No. Not
We're
Leo.
talking about Leo the lifeguard. Tied a rope to him.
Not Leo.
Alright, he tied a rope to it. That's fine. I mean, so it's more like Kratos, you know, like you kind of like
yes.
tug it back. Okay.
Yeah.
In your mind, it's like Kratos. Everyone else, you see him very quickly, like pulling the rope and dragging the axe through the mud back to himself.
Yep, and then he picks
Okay.
it up and throws it again at it.
Okay, that's incredibly fast.
There's a reason why it's 30-60.
Yeah, I guess. That is also going to hit. Let's see. Alright, so with that 5 damage, the creature is bloodied. And when it is bloodied, its AC do go up by 2 from its resinous blood. Alright. Anything else from Leo?
That is it for Leo. And
All right.
we'll pass to...
Because of active initiative, we'll just say that your immobilize ends at the end of your fucking turn, because keeping track of who gave you immobilize is such a pain in the ass. I never want to do that again. So,
Okay.
as your turn ends, we'll get rid of immobilize. All right. Also, you haven't bathed as recently as you think, so I'm going to take your cyan dot away. There we go. All right.
Oh, that was for
Yeah.
tactical.
Oh, was it? Oh, my
yeah,
bad.
yeah.
I thought you were still
was like
boasting on
last
taking a
time.
bath.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. To keep up with that.
Oh, okay.
To let everybody know it's available.
Oh, nice. Okay. So yeah, he'll steal. Boastful.
Oh, we gotta remember our D4s. I
Yeah.
forgot.
This is a hard mini game that your character has brought into the world here.
I mean, Leo just makes things difficult for people.
Yeah, fair. While also helping them. It's like
I'm
that.
not gonna say anything, but since you did,
You
It's
know
that.
what I'm gonna
It's that
do.
friend that helps you, but like you really have to earn. You're earning the help. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna put 4 blue dots to remind me I'm at a D4. There you go.
Okay. Okay. All right. So boastful needle bite's gonna steal. It doesn't like that you shot it. That was very mean. These creatures have no sense of self-preservation. They exist only to create pain and suffering and blood and gore. So it is going to charge at you and attack with its claws. Here we go.
16 is that?
All right, so 7 points of damage. All right. Let's see. It will pass to Flowery. Flowery is going to try and lock you down with some pinning needles. So here we go. 7's going to miss, so it'll ricochet into a Victor, who should have probably gone last round. No, he was surprised. That's right.
Yeah, we're all surprised.
Yeah. So it'll, let's see if it hits him. Here we go. 16. Well, him wizard. So I guess he'll bullshit wizard stuff.
I mean, did he cast Mage Armor? Does he have enough spell slots to do Mage Armor?
Mage Armor gives you 13 plus your dex, so he is at a 15. But yeah, he definitely did. The problem is he wizard, but he also wizard that you only get your shit back on a long rest. So
Does he have arcane recovery? Just out of curiosity.
he does not, because he's not a full wizard. He is what they call a mage, which is like an untrained wizard.
Yep.
Yeah. So if he could get a hold of some, better books, you know what I'm saying? Like he could maybe, yeah. I think self-preservation, he'd probably use the slot. You can't take him with you, so. All right, so he will throw up a shield, and that will deflect the missiles. All right, this creature will scuttle back a bit, and it will pass to Smart. Smart is going to try to lock Leo down with needles. 15
Is a miss.
All right, then it will target Anne. Yeah, Anne's tall enough that you guys it wouldn't get a cover bonus. So here's for Anne.
18 hits.
All right. It's not full damage though because the original intent was to pin. So it's just it's just 1 damage from that
All
guy.
right.
All right, and then Anne, you could steal if you'd like.
I will.
All right.
All right. She'll go ahead and Imrak pull out a spear so she can't move.
Mhm.
Your D4.
Okay, yeah.
Don't forget the D4.
I'll
All
be
right.
that guy.
She's gonna then bonus action aim, and then by standing up to her full height over Leo and try and hit the one that's in front of him. Dunk the spear on from above on it.
Oh, nice. Okay.
All right. Inventory spear. So 13 plus D4.
Oh, 13 because you were.
Yep.
Wait,
Aiming.
oh, you're aiming. Right.
Bonus action
Okay.
aim. Yeah.
13 is
14 with the D4.
14 will do it. The 13 wouldn't have hit with the hardened sap, so that kills him.
All right. Okay. Awesome. And then that'd be the end of my turn. I'll pass to. I'll pass to.
Wait. He tapped you on the shoulder.
Oh yeah. Okay. Purple.
Because he exists, and you never let him do anything. Yeah. Which I've been appreciating, because I'm like, wow, Dom just trying to make it hard for everybody. That's cool.
We'll have purple. We'll have purple run up to this one. And bash at this one.
Okay.
One.
Yeah. Actually, it died from the first hit. They have random HP.
Right.
So he smashed it.
He used the second one on it.
Oh man. Well then he critically just there's nothing left. It's just destroyed.
And then I'll run up to this one and smash this one.
Okay.
Where's your bash at? There it is.
12 for 9 is gonna hit. The creature is bloodied.
Where's his threat?
It does. Oh. What's the extra? What's the D? What's the D6
His
for?
threat. His threat.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Like he definitely is a threat.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that. Okay. So then he aggroes. All right. And then this creature, it occurs to me, would also be taking injuries. Because that was enough damage. That was its bloodied value. All right. So nothing bad happens to it from that, and then its AC goes up. All right.
All right, then if
And
it steals, it gets steals, or I'll pass
Nope.
to Wayne.
it has already acted. Wayne, you're up.
Okay. And I'm stuck at the moment. Okay, so we're not wanting. This isn't great. We'll target burdened, and we'll take a shot at it.
Okay. Oh shit. All right. Yeah, that instantly kills Burden. All right. I'm gonna just roll something real quick. Okay. All right, keep going.
All right. We're going to attack left, and we're going to aim at boring.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that is going to destroy him instantly.
And then that's and for a bonus action, we'll shoot at humorous.
Okay. Whew. All right. It is dead. 1, 2, 3. All right. Anything else from Wayne?
Can't move, so that's it. I'm gonna have Dunbar. I'm gonna tell Dunbar to go over to Minadora and look after her.
All right. She will take the dodge action.
And Dunbar will dodge as well.
Okay. And then she will pass to Taylor Swift. Sorry, Taylor the Swift.
Alright, Taylor will say, nice shooting, Wayne. And then she will rush up. Let me see if there's any still alive. Just these two, huh? Okay. Or is there more?
No, one of them got completely destroyed. There's just nothing left. Just a paste.
Gotcha. Alright, so I'm gonna run up here. And I'll target it. I'm gonna add my D4. And then I will attack it.
Now, is the D4, it's per person, right? Everybody has it, or is it one person
it's
from the whole?
It's one per round. If I mark somebody, then everyone gets a D4.
Oh,
for that
okay.
marked
So
target.
one ally per round can add the
Correct.
plus.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's so
Yeah.
confusing.
Yeah.
Alright,
it is.
it-
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So 16 hits anyways, so you didn't need the 2.
Okay.
So for 10 damage, it is left with a mighty 1 hit points.
I will. That should also be an injury.
Yeah, let's see if the injury kills him. Let's see. Broken ribs. Oh, he does have ribs, but I'll say broken spines. Yeah, that works. Alright. Oh man, before taking an action, they got a DC 8 con save or lose their action. God damn. Okay.
And then I will just attack it again with the dancing
Oh,
halberd.
okay. and its AC would go up to 14 from the sap, so the 13 would be 1 shy.
All right.
And
That's
it
my
has
turn.
not acted, so it's probably gonna steal.
Yep.
right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Let's see. It's going to try to rush forward and attack you, but it has to make a con save, DC 8.
Your dice are private, by the way.
Oh, okay. So as it rushes forward, it's kind of the injury you gave it is so severe that it just sort of like crumples in on itself. And it's just sort of like standing there, heaving and from side to side, unable to strike you. All right, it will pass to Flowery's already gone. Everyone else is dead.
Robin.
Yeah, Robin's up. All right, can Robin reach it? Yeah,
Can
30
you
feet.
post up that ability so I can read it again, Darby? I just want to comprehend it.
Yeah.
All right, she'll swing on this thing. 12 ain't gonna do it. She'd have moved in a bonus action. Irenia will move to here. Fire on that thing. Oh, alright. Didn't need to fire twice. Oh, shit. Okay. So would hit that one and kill it. The other one's at disadvantage, but a 24 still hits. It takes 4, and that'll do it. Well done. You killed them in a single round, guys. Alright.
Much better than last time.
Combat ends.
Oh, do I get a boon for that critical hit?
Nope. You get a shitload of damage. That's your boon. That's how it's been since the stack was introduced, and all that stuff. Yeah.
My bad. Sorry.
No worries. All right. So the secret roll I made is, I guess by now, maybe you guys would have figured this out by now. When you guys are using guns, every fight that uses a gun, because it makes a sound similar to like a thunder wave and things like that, but more unnatural even than a thunder wave, I do roll for 1 additional encounter check because the loud sound might draw attention to your location. So normally I roll that with dice on my desk, but I was cleaning my desk earlier and I did put my dice back, so I had to roll it secret die. So that's what that was for. All right. Do you guys want to try to loot anything of use from these, like sap or spines or anything, or?
Is that what? Yeah. Well, Taylor can't, but if other people are interested.
Okay. This would be a survival or a nature or even herbalism tools could probably pull some shit off of these guys. If anyone is interested.
Robin might have something like that, but
let's see. And no, Dunbar, you still don't have thumbs yet. So.
Oh no, he's not interested in helping. He just wants to, he just sees a bunch of sticks, and so he's gonna grab one.
He's got, yeah. I mean, that's the drop. Is literally, it's called like blight twigs or something. All right. She does not have.
I think she got Chris's herbalism tools. I think she took them.
Oh, okay. I mean, she doesn't have them listed as something she has proficiency in, though.
Wow.
She might have been using them on. I don't know.
How dare you? I don't know. I'm not.
Turns, but
I'm not seeing them anywhere on her sheet, guys.
The last time we harvest stuff, we had as.
Oh. Okay.
That's what it was.
All right. Well, your boy Dunbar, he takes a delicious stick with him, and I guess you guys. Oh God. All right.
I feel like he hurts himself when
he goes to get a good stick and he gets a needle in the nose, suffering his first real point of damage in the whole campaign. But I guess we won't actually apply the damage lest it breaks some sort of weird luck streak that's going on. All right. You guys assemble and head back onto the road. The rest of the day passes without interest, and that evening, you find yourselves at the intersection that leads north towards Vallaki or west towards Stone Grinder. There is a suitable campsite a little north of this intersection, or this crossroads, excuse me, that you guys have stayed at before. Is that the goal then, is to go there? Or do you want to see if they could put you up for the night at the old Stone Grinder?
I know we talked about it, but do we want to entertain that idea of going to the windmill?
Not now.
It's up to you guys. I support whatever you decide to do.
I think we have team members that are down, and we have a pending situation in the form of Minadora. I think we need to crack on.
Well, the thing
That's
is,
me.
while we have Minadora, she has information about the windmill.
Hey,
Are
you want to
are
put
you
that poor
assuming
kid
that
through
we
that
won't
again?
have Minadora after we
I'm,
are able to try and heal her?
I mean, I'm just saying, like, if it seems no one's interested, I don't care either way.
Okay, so you're just going to pass them up for now?
I think that's more of a decision for Anne, honestly. I mean, she's the one that's invested.
I mean, right now, Anne is walking down the road. She hasn't
Or not.
stopped.
Hey, and still walking. You guys gotta keep up.
Here, I will post a poll just so everyone can feel that their voices were heard. Okay, it's all right. That's pretty damn unanimous. Wow, never good. That's a smart pick right there. Goddamn. All right. Oh, let's see. Back on the road. Time to camp. All right. So, camping rules. Here we go. I need someone to volunteer as lookout. The ideal lookout, as we all know by now, is somehow good at just about everything. They're going to make an perception check, and they're also going to make a intelligence survival check. Yeah, so it's like it's quite an esoteric mix of things that they want for a good lookout. But do we have a volunteer? Otherwise, I'll just have Robin do it, since Robin is not here to do like a camp activity. Does that work for everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd only be good at one of those things and terrible at the others. So.
All right, fair enough. Robin's pretty
Well-
well balanced for a 5e character, so.
While hallucinating, I don't think it's a good idea for Anne to do it.
Yeah. God damn. All right, so that's happening. And then let's see. Okay. All 5 of you need to make survival checks. You may choose strength, intelligence, or wisdom. And to activate the minigame of changing the stat, you hold down Alt. All right. Oh, okay.
Great.
All right. So only 2 fails. But 2 fails is enough to make for a shoddy campsite. So the campsite is barely fit for its purpose, and all checks tonight will be made at a DC 15. So I will have Robin make her patrol check, setting up the perimeter. Okay. That will influence how her perception check goes later. All right, so the rest of you, Anne, what are you getting up to? Knowing that when you go to sleep, the horrors will come for you?
She wants to uh, she'll rest in solitude, trying to fight this disease on her own.
Okay, give me a DC 15 Wisdom check.
Right.
Holy shit! Nice job. All right, so that is a success. You gain an inspiration.
All right, I know I'm using that inspiration on.
Yeah, yeah.
You also
Are-
get a boon?
no, it's
non-combat.
out of combat.
Okay,
Yep.
okay. I'm sorry.
No worries. Out of combat would be too easy to just farm.
I'm looking
farm
at this
boons.
tree. Now I'm looking at that tree.
Yeah, yeah. How many checks can I make?
How many
All
branches
30.
are in that tree? I want to look
Yeah.
at each branch.
Get Giffy thought of everything.
Can
God
you
bless him.
post
God
up
bless him.
the camping rules?
Yeah, they should be under the journal
Journals.
tab.
I looked there in house rules, but I don't see anything that
Oh no,
says
there should be
camping.
something
in
under
exploration.
exploration and
Oh, exploration
travel.
and travel. Okay, I found them.
Yeah, no worries.
Uh,
All right. So Leo, what are you getting up to?
Well, I guess we'll take some of our horrible rations and try to like piece together them
Okay.
and try to make something worth eating.
All right. Using let's see. You're gonna. All right. Are you gonna brew drinks or are you gonna cook food?
He's gonna cook food.
All right. Are you making more rations or are you stretching existing rations or are you trying to make a hot meal to get people back hit dice? I think people might be good on hit dice having just taken a long rest. Stretch rations will actually give people a sack
Yeah, we'll
lunch.
do. Yeah, we'll do stretch rations.
Okay.
Make them last a little longer. We're going a long
Alright.
way.
Okay. Give me a DC 15 cook's utensils. Intelligence. I know it says here you could do, what is it? Wisdom survival. So if you want to do wisdom survival, you can. Otherwise, it's intelligence cook's tools.
Okay. I don't get that road on the right modifier, but yeah.
Okay.
It would be much worse otherwise.
All right. You try to make like you try really hard to make something good and useful out of these. But in the end, you do not. Let's see. Before you serve the meal spoil after an hour. Okay, so wow. That's a lot of rations that just got deleted. All right, so Anne, I'm assuming you're keeping track of rations via the Parpal system.
Uh-huh.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, how many rations do you eat a day? 4?
6.
6. Okay, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 rations tonight were used up in an attempt to stretch them, and then you still need to eat 16 rations. So mark off 32 rations.
Right.
All right.
Oh no. Taylor's gonna go to Wayne, and she's gonna ask Wayne to teach her a song from his country, and she'll teach him a song from Barovia.
Okay. So you guys are performing for each other?
If Wayne is interested, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wayne,
Wayne's in a positive enough headspace for that.
Okay.
So would that be under playing a musical instrument or something?
So
like
for this, play music. Yeah. You would do a performance check to see how well. Giffy
Okay.
suggests a dexterity performance.
Yeah, I saw that
but
and was like, okay.
I would also accept a charisma performance. Either one would work.
Actually, my dexterity's higher.
Okay, yeah. So I would say that a charisma performance is one where you are playing music and singing, and the singing is kind of taking center stage. A dexterity performance would very much be 100% like the music is carrying the performance.
Charisma it is then.
Okay. All right, damn, that's a good performance. What song are you teaching them?
Well, Beetle seems to be a big hit in Barovia for whatever reason. So I'm gonna go with Hey Jude.
Okay.
Okay, that's very good. Here's a song about Barovia. It's really fucking sad and depressing.
Ooh. Okay.
Uh,
So you're gonna sing "She Wore a Blue Ribbon"? That's a pretty sad one.
yeah, I'll play
Here,
that
I'll
one.
send you a list of popular Barovian songs.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great.
Okay. Let's see. Mm-mm. If you pre-ordered the Curse of Strahd game, you not only got early access to it, but you got special MIDI files that play exclusive songs when your bard is performing. Wild, I don't know. Anyways, let's see that performance check.
Okay. Here we go.
I am curious what my old mare and your old man is about, but we'll have to find out another time. Wow, you guys, honestly, you saved the evening with these incredible performances. It really does bring some joy to a very tense and long day of travel. And perhaps this is part of what helped your meditations and your solitude was hearing this beautiful music off in the distance. But you do create, for a little while, a beautiful night. So well done. Each of you gets an inspiration. All right. So we settle in. Everybody is going to lay down, get some sleep, and hopefully nothing happens and we wake up in the morning, we're ready to move on with our lives. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see. Oh, okay. Mm. Mm. Okay. All right. Robin. Does anybody want to roll a blind DM D20 to me twice so that luck is in your hands? Otherwise, I will just roll it myself.
Oh,
Okay.
there we go.
Okay. Let's see. Ah. I'm seeing if this would actually. Nope. All right. Nice. Okay. Nothing happens. So, I will advance the clock some more.
Did Robin notice anything, or just nothing happened?
Yes. All right. So, you guys wake up early the next morning, and you head out.
I'll roll this
So,
con save with advantage using this
oh
inspiration.
yes, yes, yes. Oh, that's true. The night before, we got to see how that turned out. Okay.
All right,
Good
with
luck.
advantage.
With advantage.
Nice.
There you go. That actually would be 2 successes. So you wake up freed from terror rabies.
Thank
Right.
God. I can't think of anything more terrifying than Anne infested with terror rabies. Like,
We don't need to go into too much detail. But if you would like to earn an inspiration for storytelling, you may tell us about this incredibly difficult night of nightmares and hallucinations and how you overcame them.
So let me see here. she sat down and kind of like not meditated, but more like just went and sat by herself and just stopped thinking, try to drown out the other head, think about maybe some of the stuff she did before she got here. There's been a lot of like terrors of Dan and stuff like that. So she's kind of been going back and thinking about what how it was before she all this happened, before she lost Dan, and maybe some of the times that she had. We've been doing a lot of walking, and so she used to be in track and field, so just thinking about running and like clearing her head. And that night, trying to drown out the nightmares and stuff like that. Whenever it was like it was one of those things where like there's been so much horrible stuff going on that seeing the horrible stuff in these dreams has not compared to some of the stuff that we've already seen. And so she kind of used that as like, I've already survived this much. This is not gonna do it.
Damn. Okay. And then you imagine yourself running up that hill, and then Bardcore Kate Bush starts playing in the background. Okay. Sounds good. All right. Well, you sweat it out, and in the morning you are dehydrated AF, but you are freed from the madness and the confusion and the horrors that have been haunting you, and you're ready to go. All right. Camping counts as a short rest. Yep. As long as you haven't had 2 short rests already that day, then camping just gives you a reset on your needing to sleep and eat meter. Alrighty. So, back on the road. From Stone Grinder to Vallaki is 30 miles. Do you guys want to push and do it in one day, or do you want to stop at the 8-hour mark and then camp 2 hours outside of the city or the village? Or do you want to see what happens until hour 8?
Yeah, let's see what happens before we make the
play by
choice.
ear.
Okay, fair enough.
Also,
all right.
was that description worth an inspiration?
Absolutely. Yes. Gosh. When it comes to me offering a story bonus, like, it would be a real dick move if somebody put themselves out there and then I'm like, nice try, kid.
That story sucked.
Yeah, like, fuck you. Never try again.
You know what? If you have any inspiration on your sheet, delete them.
Yeah, so
All right.
so Conti and I have been IRL friends for a very long time, and sometimes guy friends can be a little mean to each other, right? And one time in Skull and Shackles, he really dialed in the recap, and I was like, damn, bro, maybe you should have done it at all. Like, and he was like, I'm never doing it again. And like for like years now, he's like, you hurt my feelings. So like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna be like, hey man, tell us how it happened, and then be like, yeah, no, that sucks. Please don't do that again.
All right.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
I won't ask you anymore.
you guys get challenged enough. Yeah. I'm gonna take good elementary school art teacher path on that one. Be like, excellent work. I love that you.
A little bit of good elementary art teacher. In these
I love how you use the crayons. That's really good.
That
Fantastic.
is a very different use of that color. It's interesting.
Yeah, it's nice. Let's see. Let's use the Bone Grinder road. Even though you're not going to Bone Grinder, I just want to mix up the roads a little bit. I'm getting tired of using the same fucking roads.
Wait,
all the
why do
time.
we need the road?
Oh, because it's gonna be another encounter. So.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So
With you guys? Oh, it's gonna be an encounter. Yeah. What's up?
This is more for Darby. So is Leo taking responsibility for looking after Mitadora, like in Jason's memory, or like what is that situation?
Leo, he doesn't care for the kid that much. He's more worried about the cart and not tipping over and dumping the barrel of pieces somewhere all on the ground and losing them.
Okay.
And the kid seems to be taking care of herself pretty well. But
Leo
I mean,
Leo has a pretty big family though, right? Like he has a extended
yeah,
family and stuff, right?
yeah,
Like,
he's like he's on the younger end. He's the fourth of 6.
yeah, okay. So yeah, I think she just kind of picks up on the vibe that you have kid tolerance even if you don't like kids.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
she can hang
yeah.
around him, but he's not like
Yeah.
caring for
Now your ward is teaching her how to be a torchbearer. So a
yeah,
noble
yeah,
profession.
She'll be
yeah.
a great torchbearer, I believe.
And Dunbar really likes her because for some reason she's like a kid and a puppy in one. He's not 100% sure why he's getting that vibe, but that's the vibe he's picking up.
Wayne feels responsible, so if she is willing to interact with him, he will, try and be friendly and try and bring her out of her shell. Because I mean, fuck, she's been through a hardship.
All right. Well, this is a fun encounter that you guys haven't had before.
Oh god, no!
So let's see.
Is this a tree down in the road?
No, it's just a really messy map. So
Okay.
the tree's like growing all. This is just branches.
I thought
The
we were
branches
going back
are-
to the beginning. The Jeep, the tree in front of it.
Oh gosh, no.
Spiders! There are spiders in the tree!
I really need to make more road maps, but I don't know. Every time I sit down to prep, there's like something more interesting than making maps. For this campaign, I have to make the maps in Dungeon Alchemist. So, yeah, I don't think there's any music in this. That's cool. All right, so in your hearts and minds, you hear some jaunty music, and you see just kind of marching down the road towards you some scarecrows. And they're just jauntily sort of doing like a little parade march. Look at these cuties.
Oh man. I heard jauntily music and I got so excited for playing the encounter.
I don't know why you had hope for a second.
I had hope, I admit it.
All right, they're gonna be moving closer and closer to you, and you guys can tell me what you decided. Are you ready to roll? You immediately rolling into initiative? Okay.
Do they have weapons?
They do not. They do not. But they do have very savage-looking skeletal hands.
We were warned about
Can I get a
before.
can I get a recall knowledge before we roll?
Yeah, we kidnap people.
Yeah, sure. Give me a
What would it be for skeletons?
occultism.
Or
Just kidding.
scarecrows. Oh
no.
my god, I
For Barovia, I would accept Arcana or History for scarecrows.
Okay, it's not gonna be good.
And this time you're right. You don't remember anything about scarecrows except that they ain't good.
They're not good. Taylor
Okay.
grabs her initiative dice and looks at
Okay.
Wayne.
All right. Okay. Let's throw all you guys in.
God, if only there were lore skills.
They technically are.
Honest.
We play with lore skills.
Yeah, I mean like in Pathfinder, you know.
Like well-defined
Like
lore skills.
specific, yeah.
Yeah.
Barovian lore. But
I tell you, all these people that didn't play 4E, waxing nostalgia for 4E on the server today, they actually, for every monster entry, had the lore check section. Every monster entry had its own lore check section. Yeah, so it would tell the DM exactly what to tell the players when they did their lore check.
oh, was it up to you to?
Yeah, it would just say,
hold them?
they know this, they know this, they know this. Well, it would tell you what they had to roll, and then what they learned based on the roll for every
Oh, that's
monster.
awesome. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
All right, let's see. Wayne, you want initiative?
Surprise.
For one time in the,
Sorry, I
in
had
the
to
world.
check on an IRL dog.
Oh, no worries.
Leo will actually try to upstage Wade via a reaction.
Oh, okay. What are you gonna do?
Got quick draw.
As long as you're not surprised, when initiative rolled, you can use your action to draw a weapon and make a ranged attack with it. Oh, okay. That's pretty dope. Alright. Wayne, as you're just cash reaching for your guns, you hear a as a shot is fired. Or as an axe is thrown attached to a rope. Alright, so it is a hunting rifle. Okay. And you were firing at, I'm assuming, up front?
Yes.
Okay. So that isn't actually your turn, it's just your reaction.
Correct.
Alright, so dude up front, with a 10, you knock his hat off. But do not actually hit him.
So is the guy up front marked?
No.
Well, no, just like there's like a blue dot.
Oh, I think people are I think
That's,
people are
that's what happens when you
targeting him.
target somebody.
Yeah. That means those people have targeted him. Yep.
Didn't know that.
The more
Okay.
people play Pathfinder, the more they're targeting stuff. I'm
Yeah,
noticing.
legit.
Yeah. Okay, so you take a shot, it knocks his hat off. He kind of turns and looks at the hat, like almost comically, like over-exaggerated. In a way, a lot of their animations and movements remind you of when Taylor is performing. They're sort of very over-exaggerated gestures. So, Wayne, it's still your turn.
Okay. Wayne's gonna like give some side eye to Leo with this, like, really, dude? And he is going to get closer in range, and he's going to forego the pistols for now, and he's going to bow and arrow this for the time being.
Okay. Ooh, yeah, that is definitely going to hit. And it is 15 damage, which, as a critical, causes injury, and as a bloodied value, is also causes injury. So 2 injuries on this little scarecrow. Short-term shock. Okay, he has a consciousness. That's fine. And then disrupted equilibrium. We'll just assume that he's missing enough parts that is effective. I hate it when people are just like, well, they're completely immune to critical hits, so let's see. Rogue and 3rd edition D&D. Oof. It's a hard times. Okay. Oh, it sounds like our music ended too. Alright.
It did. They've gone from parade mode into attack mode.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
All right. And if are you done with rolling for stuff?
You get another another attack, right?
I just
Right.
didn't want to trample you.
Yeah, go for it. 13 is gonna hit. It takes 8 more damage. It is disturbing. They are bleeding blood, which is not what you expected from a scarecrow. The blood looks somewhat sickly and dark. Aged and rotten.
Okay. I'm assuming it's gonna steal.
Yes. For sure.
And Dunbar is gonna dodge.
Alright. I'm gonna make sure their name tags are actually turned on. There we go. Alright, so Enterprising is gonna steal. Enterprising is going to... Now that he is bloodied, he has a new ability called Horrifying Killer. While bloodied, the Scarecrow has advantage on attacks against frightened creatures. In addition, the Scarecrow can take the dash action as a bonus action, but only to move closer to a frightened creature. Alright, well, how does it frighten someone? Let's find out. It is going to stumble and tumble forward. And Wayne, it turns its terrifying gaze towards you. I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so I have steely-eyed aura. So myself and friendly creatures within 10 feet have advantage on saving throws, made to avoid or end the frightened condition.
Do it. Give me a saving throw with advantage, wisdom based. Oh, very nice. You are not feared at all by the creature. Let's see. Oh, that's an interesting thing. Okay. It is going to take a dash action then. And it is going to move right up next to you. And that will be its turn. All right. It will pass to unmotivated Scarecrow. All right. He's just trying his best. But let's see. He's going to come forward to about here. And Taylor, he's going to give you a terrifying glare.
Okay. I believe I have advantage on this because I'm in Wayne's aura.
Mm-hmm.
And
All
I'm
right.
still rolling blind, so I don't know what that was.
Okay, is a double 22s, so you are not afeared. All right, and the creature will then move forward to be between or next to you and Parple. All right, it will pass to Garrulous Scarecrow. Let's see, Garrulous Scarecrow will go dish away. There we go. And then it's going to take a dash action to move there. And then it will take its bonus action to a 5-foot step to there. It'll pass to Conniving. And Conniving will move here. And then it will move here. And then it will 5-foot step to there. All right. They will pass to Taylor.
Alright, focus fire. So Taylor's going to take the halberd and attack Enterprising.
You can use that D4.
Ooh, could somebody correct me if I'm wrong? You guys don't have you have the new cart, but not your other 2 carts, right?
I thought we just had the one card.
Yeah, we only have
Right,
one
yeah.
We
card.
got one card because
We
the
don't
other
have
cards
Rough
had to be
Rider.
left
Rough
behind.
Rider's with vanilla.
Yeah, yeah.
We have Cardi.
Oh god.
And if this dies, then it's Cardi B.
We could have corrected it, Wade.
All right, Cardi, I got it. My bad. All right, keep going.
Here's my attack on Enterprising.
All right. Enterprising, a 12 is going to hit. And that is a lot of damage. It is sliced in half.
Cool. And then I will bonus action Flurry of Blows. Make 2 strikes. Unmotivated.
Okay.
And the last one I'll add the D4.
Okay. Oh yeah, both of those are gonna hit, and 15 damage total.
And then I'm gonna move away. Back. We'll move up by this tree. And that's my turn. I will pass to Leo.
Okay. Leo, you're up.
Alright, Leo shot. It was hip fired, so obviously it missed. So he will swat it onto his back, draw his hand axe, march up to this thing. He's gonna cut his hat off, maybe.
Ooh, that is not going to hit. As you go to slash at the creature, it just sort of like bonelessly like flops to the side, avoiding the attack.
Ooh, seeing that he didn't hit, he kind of like gives a wink and a nudge to Purple. He said, Purple, you want to take the other one?
That's up to Anne.
And do you allow his reaction to be spent?
I feel like Purple would
Nope.
listen to Wayne. I mean, listen to Leo.
Okay, and it would be a roll for
Okay.
aggro, but
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
fine. All right, go for it. Make the attack roll.
All right, Purple. Actually, I'm gonna check something real quick to see if Purple remembers something. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, he remembers.
Oh damn!
He remembers that monsters are for the sharp weapon.
Okay.
He's gonna
Like
use,
a fucking Witcher. Yeah.
yeah. He's gonna use the great axe that we gave him on it.
Okay.
Oof.
Oof.
It was a lot of brain
All
power
right.
to remember that, you know.
All right, let's see. Expose. Your swing bounces you so much that your target may take one melee attack against you as a reaction. They will. All right. So 17 for 6.
Mm-hmm.
And then you need to make a Wisdom saving throw or be frightened.
All right. Wisdom save.
12 is enough. The Wisdom is only an 11. All right. And then it used its reaction, you used your reaction, and you got some threats. All right, cool. Okay. Anything else from Leo?
We'll pass to our wizard.
Okay, the wizard. All right. He is going to move back here, and he will attempt a bonus action recall knowledge. Okay. He will tell you guys that these creatures are vulnerable to fire. Because, you know, you guys all carry flamethrowers and shit with you. I don't know. You know how wizards are. And then he's going to attack it. 11 is its armor class. It takes double damage from fire. That will bloody it and cause an injury. Rattled brain, adorable.
Wait, the Scarecrow has a brain?
That's a good question. I don't actually think he has a
It's
brain.
obviously already been to see the great powerful Wizard Oz.
Yeah, I don't know if
Yeah.
I would really. I don't know if I would really apply this one to him. I don't think there's a brain in there. Okay. All right. That brings us to.
But if he only had a brain,
If he only had a brain, yep.
he
There you
would
go.
suffer minus 10 all initiative.
Anne, you're up.
All right. She'll grab the her great axe off her back. Bonus action dash to get up close to here.
Okay.
And we'll go after the one that hit Purple.
Okay. This is a monster that I was very relieved did not show up on anybody's encounters when they were still low level. A 5e Scarecrow is a low level party killer. Like, they can be real bad. 17 definitely hits. All that damage, him just done. Done so.
And then she's gonna turn to Purple and tell him, try again on this one. We'll come up over here. And he'll go ahead and attack with the great axe.
Time. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
He'll go again.
Oh, okay. That's another 12. Okay.
And one more.
The
Last
creature
one.
is bloodied.
This one.
Ooh. He's still learning with that axe. Oh, try again. All right.
Oh. All right.
So just roll a d20.
I hit the button again, but we'll do the same
okay,
damage, I
that's
guess.
All right. So then he does hit for another 8. All right. It is still going. and just you can see that the innards of this creature are a horrible mix of compost and rotting flesh. All manner of kind of vermin, insects, and the like kind of crawl about inside the creature. Okay.
Yuck.
Anything else from you guys?
All right. Nothing for me. I'll pass to Robin.
All right, Robin is up.
And then I rolled a 4 for Purple's threat. So.
Yep, I upped it for him. All right, so Robin is going to move forward 30 feet. She's gonna hop over this guy because you just jump as part of your movement. For now, and then she's gonna move here, and she will go ahead and attack this dude. Yeah, shit. Okay. She killed the hell out of that dude. And then bonus action, she will Warden's. What the fuck? Mark?
She bonus action stepped.
Oh, she bonus up stepped. You're right. Okay, then that is her whole turn. All right. Controlling initiative. She will pass to Anne. Anne seems to be doing good with the smashing.
She'll step over to here, and she'll recklessly attack this one.
All right.
With that advantage. 15.
Okay, 15 is gonna hit. Since you gave yourself advantage, you also get the sneak attack off of that. So that's 16 damage. That was not enough to cause an injury. This guy has a lot of HP.
All right. She'll then tell Purple to come and do the same.
Okay.
As he gets closer, he's gonna say, "Go around the other side."
Oh, you're teaching him how to fight. I got it. I like it. Okay.
And he'll try.
All right. That's gonna hit. Like chopping down a tree, dude. And that will do it. Flawless victory.
Wow, is this our first fight where no one took any damage? I think this may be the first one.
Congratulations.
No, Purple took damage.
Oh, dang. Okay, never mind. There, I take it all back. I take it all back. But you still did a good job. You still did a good job.
Not to mention, I mean, Wayne didn't fire off any guns, but Leo did, so we have no idea if there's more coming.
That's true. That's true. But I mean, you know, life has been pretty good so far, even with guns. Yeah, guns are good. Guns are great.
Yeah, point and shoot.
Also, the first time someone fires a gun, you might as well just keep firing guns at that point. Because I don't roll every time the gun is fired. It's if a gun is used in a fight. That's when I roll the extra check.
Yeah, but we don't got that many bullets.
That's true. That's what I assumed you stopped using it for these guys. Because, all right.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what we'd be running into. I was like, I can maybe recover arrows. Speaking of which, I'd like to try and recover the 2 arrows I used.
I'm actually moving towards not recovering arrows because it's such a hassle. But if you want to keep rolling the 50% chance minigame on your arrows, that's fine with me. But I mean, it's on you if you want to track your if your arrow survives or not. I will put you on the honor system as always.
Okay.
Yep. All right. So Victor is definitely curious about these creatures, and as he approaches, you can see that their bodies are. It's almost like they are animated. By the abundance of larvae and worms and bugs that are inside the stacks of composted flesh and plant matter. But yeah, he's digging in, taking a look. Ooh, okay, that's horrible. Wow. All right. You can see that Victor is harvesting from the creatures pieces of them, but he gives no explanation why.
What are you doing?
I'd like to know that too.
These creatures are very magical. I think that if I could study them, I could perhaps enhance my own magic with their the remnants of whatever power animated them.
Do you need any help?
No, it is a simple task. It's
You
looking
think
for.
you can get magic out of a? Is that a kidney?
No, only the straw is what I need. So yeah, if you'd like to help me, I'm trying to find any of the driest bits of straw.
Taylor will start looking through this one.
All right. All together, you guys are able to grab 10 bundles of scarecrow twigs. These are a consumable that, if used when casting fire magic, add an extra d6 damage.
Oh wow.
Forget the straw, man. Get the hats. Man, we'll never get rained on again.
You shouldn't wear that.
Yeah, that doesn't look healthy, Leo.
What do you mean not healthy? It just needs a little dusting off. Come on,
It's been on a
Taylor wears a
rotted
mask,
corpse.
Robin wears a mask. Why can't I wear a hat?
I'm not saying you can't wear a hat. I'm saying just not that hat.
But it's got my trademark bullet hole in it.
I think it'll look good on you, Leo.
Maybe if he kills something, maybe that'll be a trademark. Just leave the hat for now, man.
I mean, Irenia says he did kill that hat pretty good. He shot it right off his head.
Yeah, didn't even get any blood on it.
Hmm?
Yeah, why do they bleed anyway?
Did you not look inside? They're full of like rotting meat and
Yeah.
plants. Yeah.
No.
I mean,
I
if
did
didn't
not
know
look
any better,
inside of
I'd
it.
say it's some
Yeah, like,
poor
that's
souls
why-
got
yeah.
sprung up. And
They're
That's
turned
why
pretty
into
people-
gross.
Yeah, that's why nobody wants you to wear the hat. It's, you got bugs in your hair now. There's like a worm crawling across your forehead.
Okay, all right. Shakes the hat.
Okay.
I will
You shake the
sleight of
hat
hand
and
slap
and-
the worm off his forehead.
Yeah, many centipedes and grubs fall out of the hat as you begin to shake it.
If only there was a washing machine.
I don't know how long Leo's gonna last, guys. Honestly, like rock grubs are a thing in this campaign. Like, I was kind of worried about them. All right. Welp. Congratulations. Do you want to push? This is by the way, this happened in hour 8, so you're 2 hours outside of town.
Leo's all good for pushing.
Okay. That would be 2
he's
con saves. Oh, lessons
He's
of
all
war. Keep
about
walking.
walking.
You can motivate your allies to keep going when they are tired and hungry. Once between long rests, you can choose a number of allies equal to twice your PV who can hear or understand you. Each ally can travel an additional hour before needing a con save. That's actually so useful for this campaign.
So
Okay.
6 of us.
Okay. Which 6 gain the benefits of physical trainer Leo?
Okay. So, Martin and
He's immune.
Wayne. and Irenia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
like, all right, yeah, fitness coach. Okay.
Oh, a wizard.
Is there any job you didn't have, Leo?
Oh, I mean, I dabbled.
He
Okay.
definitely seems the guy that lasts like 6 months at a job
That's
before he
long.
tells all his friends, it just wasn't for me, man.
Listen.
The guy made me work.
I'm on job 29 and 30 right now, so I can relate. I can relate to that very hard.
Oh yeah. Victor,
Okay.
Taylor, and Robin. Yeah, I mean, and it's huge. Yeah, she's
Okay,
totally got this.
Dunbar feels very left out, but that's fine.
You don't include yourself?
I can't include myself.
I mean, if nothing else, Dunbar is, he is a portable size.
Okay. Is Dunbar the kind of dog that after 8 hours he would ask someone to carry him? Or ride in the cart?
Yeah, I thought he was a hunting
He
dog.
would ask to ride in the cart, but I
Okay.
mean, he'd have to be really tired to be like.
I'm going to be honest, at the 8-hour mark, when Dunbar is looking tired, Mina Dora will try to carry him, even though it would be a heavy burden for her.
Wayne will turn to Minador and say, "Are you sure you want to carry him? That's a lot of responsibility."
She says, I don't want to ride in the cart and have something bad happen to Eastmark. And then I'm there, you know?
Okay. If that's what you want to do, then
I
go
don't,
ahead.
it just feels weird. It's like he could. It's like when I look at his face, he's in there. Not like a real statue, but like a person statue.
Like somebody in a coma.
She kind of gives like a sort of shrug nod, like I guess, like
Wayne's trying to walk that line between like treating her like an adult, but also acknowledging that she's a child.
Like
uh,
6?
She's 9. She's
She's
9. She's 9.
9. Okay,
Yeah.
my bad.
All right.
My
No
bad.
worries.
Keep,
No worries.
keep,
So,
keep treating her like an adult.
yeah. So these kids, these peeps right here who are not in the fitness class, I will need DC 10 con saves from you. And Sterling the horse. So here's Sterling the horse. Coming in hot. Nice. No problem. Sterling says, wouldn't I have a long
no.
rested? Or well rested? And I say, sure, buddy. Sure. Here's your well rested Sterling the horse. Okay. Dunbar and Anne. It's taking a lot out of you guys. Dunbar,
Dunbar's well-rested,
you
though.
lose your well rested. The audacity. All right, here this child will try to make a roll. She's getting tired. All right, so she loses her well rested. It's all right. You're gonna make it to a town. I'm assuming you're gonna spend the night there. Okay. Then you guys continue. As you are walking for your 9th hour, I'm gonna use the same map because lazy. And there is another encounter. This encounter is 2 men on. No, wait. Oh, 4 men on horseback. All right. You recognize some of the men. They are Vistani.
We recognize them from the Vistani camp, or from
Oh, buddy.
recognize them as Vistani.
Both. So let me get these guys spawned in real quick.
I mean, at least it's not those skeletal guys that we saw when we first got here.
I don't know if it's who I think
I
it
don't know what
is.
this is.
I think I know who it is. Well, Taylor doesn't think she knows, but I think I know.
It's Aragol and his husband Luvash and 2 other Vistani. They see you as they are approaching, and let's see. Okay. He calls out to you and says, "What are the odds of running into you on the road?" I seek no counsel or trouble with you. I simply wish to pass. And then they look like they're just gonna ride by.
I don't think we want any trouble either.
Okay, so you guys just let them go. All right.
Anne's gonna just make eye contact with both heads to Ericol,
Okay.
and just stare at him while he drives by.
Okay. All right. And they roll out in the opposite direction of where you are going. So they are heading this late at night. They are heading east from Vallaki, if that is noteworthy to you. Okay. One more hour. Everybody in fitness class, you have a DC 10. Everybody not in fitness class, you have a DC 11. Constitution save against exhaustion. Oof, Sterling, champion, finest in his class. I gotta give.
Just made it.
Okay.
Oh no, purple.
Oh, the kid's got an exhaustion now. Hassan.
He is carrying an eagle.
Yeah. Let's see.
Dunbar's found his legs again.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, he survived because he was being carried at most.
Hey, Wayne
Honestly,
asked
gotta be awful for him.
Midadora
Being
if she was
carried
up
for an
for it.
hour by
A little, yeah, by a little girl. She's got him like around his fucking stomach, just squeezing them organs of his. Yeah.
Oh man.
You got to be real tired to let somebody do that for a whole hour. All right. With all of that resolved, I got to roll for Victor. Hold on. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. And I got to roll for these two because there we go. God damn it, Irenia. Okay. So Irenia, who had finally cleared all of her shit and gotten well rested, it's gone. But just in time to get to town. Whew. Okay. So you guys roll up on the town. You got an early start, so you arrive. I guess it's not too unusual to run into him on the road then, because it's not actually nighttime at all. It was only 3 in the afternoon, because you guys woke up so fucking early that that you ran into him. So, you guys arrive at the town of Vallaki, 3 in the afternoon. What's now?
I mean, are we let in, or are there, guards at the gates?
Well, there's always guards at the gates, but yeah, well, they wouldn't keep you out. The roads are open. What?
Haltinson's there.
Are you concerned about Halt?
Did he make it? Did he make it?
Yes, of course.
Oh, he did. I thought he was trampled.
I mean, buddy.
No, it was the other guy. It was the other guy who got trampled.
Yeah. So great question.
So my biggest fan made it.
So where are you at, Haltington? Since they care so much about your safety. Here we go. All right. Haltson. He sees you guys approach. He is about to let out a bellowing halt, but he sees Anne's second head, and there's just a gurgle of fear in his throat. He looks to the other guard, and the other guard begins to sound an alarm, kind of tooting a horn. Burp, 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 burp. And you see people mobilizing and coming towards the gate. Because, yeah, kind of, you're a fucking giant and 2 heads. That makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah. So, as people are coming towards the gate, one of the guards does recognize you guys. He also recognizes Victor Valakovich. And he says, Wait. Stand down, everyone. You are SWAT. You're those mercenaries that Lady Walkner told us to look out for. So, she will want to meet with you before you do anything else. You understand that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we
So-
put like a cloth or something over Eastmark, or we just marched in with this like Eastmark statue on
Statue
a
of
cart?
Eastmark? I don't know. You tell me what your
I
preparations are.
kind of
This-
feel
I-
like we could try and give him some dignity, like nestle him in with the tents or whatever.
That's dignified to be nestled in with the
That
tents.
is not dignified, but I think it's a good idea.
What?
And, like-
Swaddling him in the tents, like giving him some protection and some privacy. I don't know.
Never seen.
I would put a blanket over him if possible, so he could just be loaded in the cart. We'll have him laying down in the cart if it's long enough,
Okay. Okay.
and there'll be like tents and supplies, and like a blanket underneath him.
Okay.
Kind of like we're smuggling him from across the border.
But
And all
don't
those
make it look like we're smuggling.
Okay.
Here is my smuggle check. Kidding.
I mean, technically that would be there could be a smuggle check for that. Yeah. I would say disguise
Intelligence
kit.
stealth? Oh, disguise
I
Are
kit.
you
have
trying?
I
Yeah,
have
you-
to train in disguise kit.
Yeah. So you're trying to disguise him as a regular statue, just a piece of like equipment that you're transporting.
Yeah. Just like we got a
Okay.
bunch of stuff in the cart. He's laid down. We got,
Okay.
like Wayne was saying, there's like the tents and everything, the
mhm.
bags,
Sure.
and
The
a blanket
barrel.
under him.
Okay.
Yeah, there's the barrel.
You can also finally unload all these weapons that we found.
That sounds great. All right. So Lady Walkner does want to meet with you guys, and apparently the guards were told to keep an eye out for you. Do you wait for someone to come from the Walkner estate, or do you try to push past the guards into the town?
Are they telling us to wait before going in, or are they?
Yes, they're telling you have to meet with Lady Walkner. Wait, and they want you to wait here until she has been alerted that you're in town.
I mean, I'm fine with waiting this our
Yeah.
new
So
ally, right?
currently there's
We
only
helped her get
6.
power.
Yeah, currently there's only 6 guards here compared to all of you guys. So I mean, you could probably take them, but then you have the rest of the town to deal with. Essentially. All right, so you guys wait, and time passes. They said
Wayne
they said
will suggest to Taylor that perhaps we should do something to pass the time. If you've got your juggling balls, we could put on a bit of entertainment for those by the gate.
Why don't we play that song you taught me? Hey Jude.
I mean, yeah, sure.
You can sing it. I'll just play the viol.
Okay.
yeah, give me we'll just combine your 2 performances. So each of you roll performance, and we'll take the higher.
So just playing the instrument, you said Dex is okay?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And that's Control or Alt to change.
Alt.
Alt.
All right.
Oh.
Oh my god. So you got a nat 20 there, Wayne. It is a fantastic performance, and while people are terrified of Anne, they are calmed down quite a bit by your incredible performance. One of them says, "Oh, you're almost as good as that Rictavio fella over at the Blue Waters." Wayne, you know you're better than Rictavio. I'm just saying, I'm like, ooh, fucking good song.
No, it just is relieved to hear that the Blue Waters is still standing.
Oh, fair.
I mean, Rick was pretty good. I mean, I mean, me and him hanged out for, like, I don't know, it was weeks. It felt like you guys were gone.
So, Ernst Larnack shows up. Let's see. Where are you, Ernst? You killing me, son. There we go. And he says, well. Interesting company you're keeping. As he kind of looks from Anne to Victor. And he says, my lady's been waiting for you to return. And she ain't a big fan of you smuggling some expatriates out of the city. But I'm sure you will all find a peaceful way through this incident. Why don't you just follow me to the manor? We'll have a little sit down.
After you.
All right. Let's see. All right. The city does bear. Well, it's not. It's a town, but like it's the closest thing to a city we've got in this campaign. So Anyway. Yeah, we'll call it a city. We'll call it a town. The settlement. As you make your way through the settlement, you do see that there is damage from the riots, from the essentially very short-lived civil war that broke out. The marketplace is, however, in good shape and seems to be just as thriving as it was before. You do see the burnt down bakery that was aforementioned. As you pass through the town square, you do not see any children wearing papier-mâché donkey masks and being pissed on by guards and passersby. So that's an improvement. There are people in the stocks, but they are not masked. Their badly beaten and bruised faces are plain for everyone to see as the cold, fat rain falls down on their injured bodies. People look at them fearfully, but none throw rotten fruit or curse at them, giving them a wide distance as they sort of make their way through the square, hesitant to linger. You do see that there are billets posted, and they are wanted billets looking for Isaac Strahd. This handsome son of a bitch right here. The reward for finding Isaac Strahd is 2,000 electrum pieces. Anywho.
How much you cut out there for a second? 2,000?
2,000 electrum. Yeah.
Right when you said there's like a reward, my brain immediately was like 2,000 gold. But then you said electrum, and I was like, oh yeah, we're in this shitty ass place.
Even the money is shitty. All right. As they continue to lead you through town, you do see off in the distance that the Blue Water Inn is intact. You head further north, and you would arrive at the manor house of Lady Walkner. Servants take your cart and assure you that you will get it back. And Larnack leads you to the front door. And I guess inside, is there anyone that you do not bring with you to this meeting that you would say they need to stay with the cart or something like that? Or just everybody gonna rip this Band-Aid off?
One of us probably stay with the cart. I mean, what if they try to take, the barrel?
I mean, if you want to stay behind, Leo, be my guest.
The barrel that was clearly labeled Jason, that barrel.
Yep,
Look,
that one.
To someone not in the know.
Yeah, why
That
would
doesn't-
Jason order a broken statue? That doesn't make any sense. Maybe he likes puzzles. I don't know. All right,
You,
so who do you
Robin.
nominate? Do you nominate Robin and the Torchbearer to stay with the cart?
Well, I feel
Yeah,
like
I think
Robin.
that's
Well,
suitable
I
since
think
Robin's
Robin.
not here.
Robin has the
I think
most
Robin.
has talked the most with the lady, right? Out of
Yeah,
all the
that's
group.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she would have to be there.
Yeah.
I could watch over the cart. I got it handled.
All right.
Yeah, and I
So-
don't need to go see the lady that just thinks I'm a paper boy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Larnak, when you say I'll stay with the cart, he says, "Well, of course you would. No one cares what you do."
God, I'm gonna remember that.
When you're walking away from Leo, Ernst says, "It's just embarrassing when the help tries to step up, you know."
Is that how you tend to feel?
He narrows his eyes. He's pretty sure you were doing a slight to him. He's not 100% sure, but he's pretty sure that was a slight. Let's see. Head inside the house.
Seeing that, Wayne's gonna say we're all friendly here. No need to, upset the man, Taylor.
I wasn't trying to upset him.
All right.
She has a coy smile beneath her mask, but you cannot see it.
And this kid. There we go. All right. So I'll bring you guys over to Le Map. All right. As you enter, Lady Fiona is sitting in her favorite spot, sipping some wine, and she turns from the fire to take in all of you, and she sees Anne, and her eyebrows go up. And Ernst says, "Yeah, there's a bit of a bit of a change. Also, the handsome fella ain't with them no more." And she kind of looks at all of you, and she says, "Well, please take a seat. Let's catch up on the many events that have transpired since your departure. Hmm? Does anybody not take a seat? I guess.
Looking at the seat as Anne, how big is it?
That is a small sofa or a big love seat. So you would probably take it all by yourself.
Okay. After walking for so long, taking if there's like a large section that's just for Anne, she'll sit down on it.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Robin would say,
Wayne would give up his seat for Robin.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's the gentlemanly thing to do.
Fair enough. She's just walked for 10 hours, so she'll take it. So Fiona says, "Well, I heard you were invited to the castle for dinner. I trust you found it to be a positive experience."
The food was good.
His lordship was a excellent host.
Yes. Well, I shall try to live in the shadow of his magnanimity by being the best hostess I can be to you weary travelers. I see that you have one of the remaining Valakovich fugitives with you, but I sense that you have no intention of handing him over to me.
Of course not.
Hmm. Well, it's fortunate that you and your mother were taken out of town. Things got a little out of hand. Your father pushed the people very hard and very far, and when they finally broke, there was no stopping them. I fear that if you had stayed, you and your mother might have met a terrible fate. If these people are willing to vouch for you, and if you dined with the Dark Lord himself and were released back into the wider world, I can only assume that you have been pardoned for your father's many crimes. And so I too shall pardon you. Unless you seek to contest the new rulership of Vallaki. And she stares him down when she says that.
Wayne is doing his best to try and get a read on Victor, because he does not want things to pop off right this second.
Well, Victor just walked for 10 hours after all the other shit that has happened. And the things that he wants from life cannot be accomplished if he was stuck here in Vallaki dealing with any of this shit. He just says, I can think of no one better to lead the people back into the light than yourself, madam. I'm sorry my father led us so far astray. And she kind of makes a face like, well, damn. And then she says, well, you're certainly your mother's son. Very polite, very intelligent. Well, excellent. Consider you and your mother pardoned. And if you would like, your home can be returned to you. What's left of it? There was a small fire. No doubt started by Isaac Strasny. I don't suppose you know where he would have gone, do you? He abandoned your family home, fled into the night. At that point, Wayne, you do see Victor looks kind of pissed. About what, you're not sure. And he says, I prided myself on not knowing the inner workings of that monster's mind. I don't know where he would have gone. Or what he would do. No doubt he plots violence, for that is his nature. She looks thoughtful and she says, yes, yeah.
Can I insight Victor when he says that?
Yeah, sure. He is telling the truth.
Okay.
Alright. She says, now, Mrs. Payne, was it? Or Miss Payne? You seem to have some sort of malady. Is there anything you'd like to share or explain about your new condition?
Both heads will look her in the eye and say, no.
I hope you understand that a creature such as you are becoming is going to incite fear and panic amongst my citizenry. I am sorry to say that you will not be allowed to stay in the city. After this meeting, you will be escorted to the gate of your choosing, and your allies can come and go as they please and run whatever errands you need, but you will have to remain outside the gates. Just as there are no werewolves walking the streets, covered in fur, we would have none of this. Frightening the children.
The Dark Lord did not object to Anne. I don't see how she presents a danger. She has comported herself while in the city. Why not give her the benefit of the doubt?
Alright, give me a persuasion roll.
I will use Demon Inspiration for this.
Okay. That's a good fucking persuasion. Alright. She says, well, as you've probably learned firsthand, the Dark Lord is no stranger to monstrosities. But if you behave yourself, I suppose we can make an exception.
We appreciate your hospitality, Lady Watcher.
I dare say I should ask where you've been. The castle all this time?
We had some business that took us to the village of Barovia, but we have returned.
I see. Then you've been moving quickly through the world. And what business brings you back to Vallaki? Are you looking for work?
We were just staying the night. We have business elsewhere.
Ah, a pity. I was looking for capable travelers to deliver a message to Krezk for me.
I'm a business may end up in Krezk.
How fortuitous, then. Would you be willing to deliver this message on my behalf?
Are we delivering a message, or are you asking us to deliver a message?
Oh. It hasn't come to that yet. But they do need to understand that there's new leadership here, and that we require that they open their gates to trade and commerce and travel once again. The lands are to be reunited and restored. No longer can we cower in the shadows, apart. There is strength in unity. A simple enough message to deliver,
I think that is something we are capable of conveying.
She looks over at Ernst. She snaps her fingers 3 times. Ernst nods. He steps out of the room. When he returns, he has a scroll sealed with wax and the symbol of the Walkener house. He offers it to you, Wayne.
Wayne accepts it.
Okay. The crest is like one of them really dumb looking cats. You know how back in medieval times nobody could draw a cat well? Yeah.
I don't know that, but I'll take your word for it.
Oh, here I have a picture.
That is quite daft.
Why does it have a human nose?
Do you actually ask that or no?
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a good way to get shanked.
No, apparently, for whatever reason, no one in medieval times could draw a cat. If you look up medieval cats, it's fucking wild. Like, they just didn't know how to do cats. Like, nobody could draw one. Anyways, she says, if you are headed there, would you be able to do a second errand on my behalf? I promise that I could reward you for the efforts made.
It depends on the nature of the errand.
I require the attention of a great healer, the abbot of the Abbey of St. Markrovia. My daughter has an illness that we have been unable to cure. An illness one of you is intimately familiar with. I ask that if you go and you have the opportunity to climb the mountain to the monastery and speak with him, you ask if his services would be available to me and my family, and what tribute or donation would be required for his services.
I can do that. Or we can do that. Yeah.
At this point, you are noticing that Victor is no longer making eye contact with her, and he sort of has a sort of a shamed look on his face. Well, how wonderful. You may leave now.
all right. And
Alright.
gets up and begins to walk out.
Okay. Do you guys all leave?
Yeah, Taylor would follow him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wing will once Wing thinks they're out of earshot.
Mhm.
He will grab Victor by his upper arm and pull him close and say, "You said that's something you think you thought maybe you could have cleared up? Her daughter's malady?"
We had talked about it. I didn't want to risk her ire. It seemed that she was getting very upset towards the end there. I was going to suggest it, but I don't. I mean, I will go back in there if you think.
No. There's a time and place. If your gut was telling you not to say anything, then maybe we have reason to stay a little longer in town. I know we said we were going to stay a day, but give her a chance to cool off. Maybe we can have a conversation.
I am confused why she was so willing to forgive me and my mother, pardon us. I feel more uneasy than if she had just tried to lock me away. That woman is a scorpion.
No doubt.
Wait, when I was being told about the cards for Madame Eva, that lady, she could be the one.
She's one of the cards.
The one with the traitor, ally of the devil.
Maybe, but I mean, so far everything's been going according to plan for her. I mean, why would she want to turn heel against
I don't think
against
the
your master?
cards necessarily that she's gonna be, but she has something that could help this.
Remy, I appreciate you remembering that heroic reading is important to the campaign. To refresh, it says,
Look for a wealthy woman, a staunch ally of the devil. She
yep.
keeps the treasure under lock and key, with
With
the
bones
bones of an ancient enemy.
Bones.
Well, I don't know what that could be, but I mean, it clearly fits the description, right?
You're not wrong.
It may be worth pursuing,
Yeah.
but how we would get her to give us the key and tell us where the lock is, I don't know. But
It may be a metaphor, but I mean, maybe.
maybe if Victor helped her daughter,
Yeah.
or if we brought the abbot. Though I don't know if he's one to
No,
travel.
The abbot would want to exact his own price. I don't know if she would, out of her.
Well, we're the one bringing it. Obviously, there's. I was surprised no one asked for a reward because it's just kind of how things are done around here. But I get it, you're outsiders. But like obviously she needs to give us something if we do this favor for her.
Yeah, but if we're going to ask for payment up front, I mean, then we've already played our hand, you know? Because if we're asking for payment,
No,
then she's
I'm
just
not.
going
I'm
to
not.
give you money.
No, well, you would just ask what. So like when someone like that says, "Can you do this for me?" You say something like, "Oh, what would we get for that?" Or something like that. You don't just do stuff for free. Unless you really want to help them. But I don't really want to help her.
So, where are you guys heading next?
And wants to head to the market.
Okay, what do you need from the market?
Yeah, that's smart, Ann. We should shop. Ann eats a lot, guys. So, we need some rations and
Fair.
maybe some
Eesh.
herbalist kit would be nice. Some cooking tools.
She's also like carrying 2 sacks full of short swords and spears and long swords and crossbows.
Okay. Let's see. I'm pretty sure all the shops broke with one of the many updates that we ran.
Yeah.
So what do you? Yeah, give me what you want to sell and give me what you're looking for, and I'll parse it out for you.
All right, 10 light crossbows.
Okay.
10 long swords.
Okay.
10 short swords.
Crash, we're just looking to sell our wares.
Yeah, right. 10 long swords, 10 short swords, 10 light crossbows.
Yeah, light crossbows.
All right.
3 spears.
Uh-huh.
1 set of chainmail.
Okay.
And 5 shields.
Okay. All of those items sound like they would be interested in purchasing them from you. Let's see.
We also have more stuff on the porting service.
Yeah.
Yeah. They would give you 40% of its retail value.
We also have a chain shirt, hide armor, studded leather armor, battle axe club great axe,
And another set of chainmail.
and another set of chainmail, a bag of gems, 350 gold pieces.
So gems will always keep their value. So there is that.
Incredible.
Right now, all of the weapons and armor, they'll pay you 40% of its value, except the hide armor, which they are not interested in.
Who is? We leave it on the side.
Right?
Well, hold on. I mean, Martin could wear it.
And it's there until the end of the campaign.
Yeah, Martin might need that armor. I mean, it's a dangerous job holding the torch.
Say 40%, you
is
said,
Martin
right?
part rogue?
Okay.
Martin,
Yep, 40%.
are they interested in druid skull masks?
Ooh. Let me check. As a curiosity, yes, someone would purchase one such mask. They would offer you 8 gold.
We'll sell it.
Okay.
I took care of that
Wow.
one, man.
It's a lot of gold.
We also have. Oh, wow, we got. I'm gonna just delete this bag of gems and sell that. So we've got that much. Yeah.
I've got this scroll of True Strike. Should we sell that?
Jesus Christ.
Now give
Or-
that to Victor. He can learn a spell.
All right, I'll give that to Victor then.
Okay.
Well, wait. No, you can only learn.
But it is
cantrips.
True Strike.
No, but think about it, right? We fight something with high AC. Victor casts True Strike. The next turn,
Uh-huh.
he casts Magic Missile and hits it.
Okay, so listen to
But
True
he would
Strike.
hit it
okay?
already with Magic Missile.
But listen to the wording of True Strike. You extend your hand, point a finger at a target in range. Your magic grants you brief insight into the target's defenses. On your next turn, you gain advantage on your first attack against the target, provided that this spell hasn't ended and its concentration. Alright, what if when you cast the True Strike cantrip, you learned the armor class, the worst saving throw, and any weaknesses, resistances, vulnerabilities, resistances, and immunities of the creature? Would it be a good cantrip then?
That
Oh,
would
yes.
be an incredible cantrip.
I'll take what you give us.
Oh, I've just been thinking about it, like, because even in BG3, it's fucking trash. So like, I'm just like, man, like, but when you look at the spell, it says like you gain insight into their shit.
So
Or what if, since it's concentration, what if it was a bonus action spell, and as long as you maintain it, you learn one new thing every round?
That seems more balanced.
Do you know what I mean?
That's
like-
incredible.
I
Like,
mean, I
yeah.
think bonus section is the best way to fix that particular cantrip. But
Yeah. Like there's so many ways to get advantage.
the
If
way
somebody wanted to burn their concentration to give themselves advantage on their first attack each round, why not just let it keep going? You know?
yeah. Why not let it last a minute? You
one
know?
thing
Yeah.
I thought about for it too, when they were
Mhm.
releasing all the the updates to guidance, the updates to resistance being reactions when somebody
Yeah.
missed. I was thinking, like, why don't you make True Strike just be the attack roll for that? Because guidance is ability checks, resistance is saving throws. True Strike could be attack rolls. You use your
Oh.
you can use your reaction to give them a +1d4 when they miss.
That's kind of cool. That's kind
I
of
think
cool.
even a reaction to re-roll it is good. It's like it burns a reaction. Like it's crazy.
And your concentration.
He can't
that's-
shield.
Yeah, that's the real thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
reaction plus concentration is bananas.
But could
true.
be worth it.
Well, I
That's a
mean,
good
at
trade-off.
that point, it won't be concentration anymore because you use it once and then they have it and that's it.
Oh,
for that one
you,
attack.
Guidance is well, isn't bless kind of what you're talking about? Because bless is giving the.
You're
D4
kind of doing
there.
a single target bless as a
Or
cantrip.
as a
though,
cantrip.
You know?
So, yeah, as a cantrip.
Yeah. I feel like True Strike giving you in the first sentence that says you get insight into their defenses, but it doesn't
Yeah.
actually give you any insight into the defenses. So I feel like maybe like every round that you maintain it, you can learn one thing
I
about
like
them.
that personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds
Kinda
really
cool.
cool.
Yeah. All right. If you give him the scroll, he'll fuck around with it, and then when I finally decide what a better True Strike could do, we'll give it to Victor.
Wayne will definitely pass it on to Victor then.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
And we'll further
That-
suggest that
that-
if there are any places that Victor could think of where we might be able to pick up more spell scrolls or books of magic or anything else that might, enhance his abilities.
He told us it's down south.
Well, he usually buys his books from the Spine Mine, which is the local bookstore. But his father had books locked away that he wasn't able to access.
Oh, so we can go back there and get them now. That maybe it
Right.
didn't
Yes,
burn
assuming
down.
Right.
they're not burned to a crisp. Yes.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's worth checking out. Victor approves pops up in the top left.
Mm-mm.
That's something.
Okay,
All
so
right.
40% of selling everything, we get 323 gold.
Good God. Great job.
Wait. Okay, so I sold the bag of gems already.
I
Did you
didn't count
include
that. No, I'm only counting the stuff that's
Okay.
at 40%.
I sold the mask and the bag of gems.
All right, so I'm going to dump all this.
Have some money.
Does anybody want to keep any one of these things? Like, anybody want a light crossbow? Anybody want a long sword? Anybody want a short sword?
I'm good.
All right.
Yeah, the only reason to keep one would be to have spares for when inevitable people start dying again. And the replacements show up with no gear.
Crash,
Should I just delete that spell scroll from my inventory? Or
Yep,
yep.
I already put it on to Victor, so. Yep.
I did keep one spear for throwing.
Makes sense.
Wonderful.
All
Alright,
right,
what
and
do you
then
want to buy?
delete.
Okay.
Delete.
Now, rumor through the town is that the Father Lucian has returned from the dead, a blessing of the Morning Lord. So that is a rumor that you hear in the marketplace.
How is that only a rumor? Like
That seems like high gossip.
Well, no.
Oh.
The rumor is that people are saying it was the Morning Lord that brought him back. You don't hear anyone saying he's a vampire, but people do recount that he was struck down, and during that terrible night, and was buried the next day, but that he rose from the dead.
Yeah, so
Did someone already add that gold to Purple?
I have him. How much was the total? I'll add it up.
It's 323. And
23.
yeah, and then I guess 2 Electrum. No, sorry, 1 Electrum.
So we have 681 gold, 963 electrum, and 347 copper. Taylor, or I said Taylor. Wait, Taylor's gonna like come to you and say like, hey, maybe since he's not coming back, we should go and check out Blinsky's. Maybe we could find something.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
Okay. So from the market, you guys going to go check out Victor's house, or do you want to go check out Blinsky's?
Yeah,
Which one
well,
do you want?
I
Which
think
one do
we
you want
want
to
to
do first?
buy stuff, but
Okay.
Yeah,
Taylor
since
was
we're here.
just gonna
Yeah,
Taylor
might
was
as well buy
just
while
gonna
we're
take
here.
Wayne. She
Oh,
wasn't planning
okay.
on taking like classic Vallaki split the party
And
situation.
you guys are gonna do crime, right? Like sneak into his house.
Yeah,
Okay.
breaking and entering.
Okay.
Is it really breaking and entering? He's passed.
It's the property of the city's new Burgomeister. Because nobody he doesn't have any next of kin, so. But I guess they wouldn't know he's dead yet. So
Yeah, I don't think they
yeah.
would.
So
Yeah,
since
I'm
they think he's
suspecting
still
it's because he's
alive,
locked
it
up.
would be breaking and entering. Yeah. All right.
Not if we have the owner's quote unquote permission.
The power of
Deception check.
lying.
Yes.
Yes, if anyone asks, we just say that he asked us to grab him some stuff. He's staying at the castle.
All right.
Do you need us to get anything while you guys are gone?
I don't need anything. Just make sure we have food.
Yeah, I
Sure
think
thing.
that's the main concern at the moment. I would ask you to pick me up some bullets, but hey, those don't exist here. Not yet.
Okay. So Blinsky's has a front door, which is on the street, and everybody can see it, or a back door that's in a scuzzy alley, full of mean rats and meaner orphans.
So picking locks is like pretty obvious, yeah.
I mean-
like, is there a way to like slide a hand, do it?
I mean,
You know.
somebody would probably need to distract, whoever's nearby. So that if you're doing it during the day, if you're doing it at night, like, obviously the shadows could conceal you and stuff like that. Like, you just gotta like draw the children's away, or tell, convince the children's that this isn't any of their business. I mean, orphans would love robbing a toy store. So I mean, if they had it cut, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, you wouldn't want to try to open the front door during the day. That would be.
Yeah, but Taylor asked, wait, do you want to distract the orphans, or do you want to just give them free toys?
I think free toys is probably the path of least resistance.
Okay. So we'll go to the orphans and we'll say, hey, when we're done, it's all yours.
Oh wow, okay. Yeah, the orphans immediately post up as lookouts, and they come up with an intricate like bird call system to let you know if anybody's coming. All right. Blinsky was a tinker, so this lock is pretty good. But not like Fort Knox or anything. You think it'd be a DC 15 to open this lock?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and. Do you have proficiency in thieves' tools, Wayne?
Nope, but I have proficiency in sleight of hand.
Is that enough to give me advantage, or just thieves' tools?
I believe in real D&D, which is sort of what we're playing. It would just, it's proficiency in thieves' tools. So
Okay.
yeah.
Then I'll just roll it.
Do your best.
All right.
I'm gonna roll a sleight of hand because it's the same.
Okay.
bonus. Oh, I think they made it where you could click on them now, but.
There you go. Yeah, you pop the lock. All right. Everybody moves inside. One of the more responsible children post up by the door, the back door. The children rush the toys, ignoring the cash register, essentially, and the back room where Blinsky would sleep and take care of all his business.
Wayne would try before I don't know how many orphans are rushing and ransacking the toy shop at this point.
Yeah.
But he, thinking of Minadora and thinking of crap, I can't remember the young lad's name, the child of the proprietors of the inn. Try and find the least scary toys that he think a young girl and a young boy might like.
I mean, there's a shitload of toys here,
Yeah,
but they're all creepy as hell. But
And as the orphans are like trying to run in,
Wrong,
Taylor's
thank
like, no,
you.
I said when we're done, you can have it. Only when we're done. So just watch outside, and we'll let you know when it's all yours.
All right, I'm gonna need a persuasion, intimidation, or handle animals.
It's so fucked up. Here's my persuasion. Oh wait,
Okay.
I mean, I can
Never
give
mind.
an animal handling check.
never mind. Here's my handle animals.
Okay.
'Cause it's better. Wait, how is
Can I
my
give
persuasion
advantage?
so? Oh, that's why.
Okay. The children don't fear you, nor do they listen. They want the toys, and you have let them in.
Okay, grab what you want quick, Wayne. I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna go check through his stuff.
Okay.
I'm gonna take all the cash, and then I'm gonna go into the back room and scour through all this shit.
Okay. All
Even the
right.
teddy bears are scary.
Well, the ones that don't look scary are going to probably be the scariest ones. But yeah, if you want to grab them, I would say the ones that look the least scary will probably have the most scary function when you start playing with them. But yeah, I would say that you might not know that. So yeah, you grab what seems like a normal teddy bear. Okay, fair. And then you're looking around as the kids are doing like a fucking Toys R Us sweepstakes run, just grabbing everything. And you do see that there is sort of a hold on, I'm checking my list of random toys. Let's see. There's a whole table for this. Why am I working so hard? Hold on. Ooh. Here, I'll read you off a couple. You tell me if any of them sound good, buddy. A sock puppet. That seems safe. A whoopee cushion. A piggy bank made from a taxidermied stillborn piglet. Oh my god.
Wow.
A music box. When you play it, it plays the screams of someone being murdered.
What's fucking wrong with Winsky?
A zombie mask.
Made with real zombie.
Let's see. Ooh, not inappropriate. You find a doll. It seems kind of neat, but then you realize that the doll can be turned inside out to become a werewolf. It might not be a good present for a little girl that doesn't want to turn into a werewolf.
No, absolutely not.
A pair of clown masks. One is scowling and one is frightened. No, okay. Oh my god. There's a jester marionette.
I mean, does
the creepiest thing about the jester marionette is that it looks just like Taylor the Swift.
Actually, Wayne figures this may be the best he can do, and he'll get that from Minadora.
Okay, so the innocuous teddy bear and then the jester marionette.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. All right.
Uh-oh. What was that?
Taylor shudders when she sees it.
Oh, okay. Oh man, Wayne, a kid running past you dropped something they were holding. It looks like a 1980s My Little Pony, except it's a nightmare.
Okay.
Just throwing out some randoms. Got a lot of weird toys here. All right, so I guess I could take you over to this map, but then you'll realize that there isn't a back door, and I was going off of my memory, and I got it wrong, and I could never live with myself if that happened.
There was a back door. It was there all along.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like your way of thinking. Good stuff. So looking around, there are Tinker's Tools +1.
I'll take those.
He has a very nice nest egg of 300 gold.
Take that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel like all this shit Taylor's like fighting before I get there. Just gets destroyed. And then she comes out and is like, Wayne, there was not anything of value back there. Sorry.
There is
What? No, she's
100 gold worth of tinkering supplies. These supplies could be used for any recipe in place of the required stuff, as long as it, meets the gold piece value. And then of course these children couldn't possibly steal all of the toys, so there are like lots of toys you could take. There's also a Strahd von Zarovich body pillow. This was his backup one that he didn't bring with him to Castle
Oh
Ravenloft.
my god.
The backup one is surprisingly clean. And there is a half-finished Irina Kolyanovich doll. And there is a service ticket next to it that says the bill of sale is to Isaac Strozny.
Of course it is.
There is also woodworking tools, +1. Cook's utensils.
Oh, I'll grab those up because I remember Leo was complaining about that earlier. Or Taylor, well, I don't know. We grab up the cook's utensils.
We won't know that while we're buying them. We'll have a spare.
Get a refund. Keep the receipt.
He has jeweler's tools. They are not +1. He has painter's supplies. And he has potter's tools. And he has carpenter's tools.
I'm keeping track of everything.
Okay. And he also has... Did I sell you the leatherworking tools yet?
Nope.
Nope.
Alright, his leatherworker tools. Alright. And weaver's tools. Okay. And I believe... Oh, yes. He would also have thieves' tools. Okay.
Do you have any like recipes or anything like that?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Manufacturer manual, stuff like that.
Good question. Let's see.
I was also hoping maybe he made some bullets, but I guess he said he didn't have gunpowder, so.
No, I make the party poppers.
Yeah, he made party poppers instead. So...
Can we get party poppers? I'm sure they're useful.
Well, he
wasn't able to sell them all because we took him to the castle.
Yeah, he left them in a basket out front,
Oh,
so
what a guy.
to spread
What a
joy
guy.
to everybody. He cares about joy. I bet he still cares about joy.
So does Taylor.
Let's see. So he is a crafter, and he is a tinker. And he is a very skilled tinker. Yeah, I would say that with the notes and books and recipes that are here, you could essentially start making any sort of tinkering based recipes if you find them. So basically it would unlock the knowledge and the ability to do that if you go through these notes and read them, which would be probably a couple of camp activities, like 8 hours of reading and study would probably pull it off.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So.
And then as far as the recipes, I'll come up with like 10 recipes that he has of varying skills and talents. So
You said knowledge of tinkers, and what was the other one?
Well, his specialization in our crafting system is tinkering stuff. So he is a craftsman tinkerer, is his dedication. So that would be Let me go to the crafting section of the book. All right. Tinker. Oh man. Okay. So yeah, he would essentially go all the way up to master. But he wouldn't have. He has the skill of a master, but he doesn't have any recipes at the master's level. But all instruments, locks, hourglasses, heavy crossbows, how to make books, like everything mundane related to tinkering, all the way up through expert, you would get the recipes for.
Oh wow.
So yeah, by taking all the stuff.
Yep.
Okay.
Taylor's
It's not
taking
nearly
everything.
as cool as it sounds. Unfortunately, this isn't like WoW, where it's like, you know, he was about to build a fucking motorcycle or whatever. But it's still pretty good. So we'll put from Blinsky's. All right, so
Randy, is this something that Taylor is wanting to learn, or just Taylor is just
I mean,
recognizing the value
Taylor
of
would
grabbing
be.
it?
Yeah, Taylor would be interested in learning it. Yeah.
let's see.
Do you have Tinker's proficiency already?
I do not.
The
Okay, yeah,
issue with
And does.
crafting Tinkerer is it's a lot of intelligence-based stuff. So just
Well,
throwing that out there. Just throw that out there.
Rule-
I
that
mean,
rules
that's
me.
like most skills. Most.
Two-
Yeah.
2 heads are better than 1.
Yeah,
No,
yeah. I mean, we can
no,
we
no,
can
no,
learn
it's
it
not. It's
together.
not.
Wait.
It's not.
That'd be 3
It's not.
hits. Yeah.
It's not.
Oh, okay. It's not better. Okay. Look at that. You can make bagpipes now. It's incredible. All right.
Yes, the most powerful of the psychological warfare weapons.
And I guess there'd be the recipe for a creepy toys.
All right,
So
I'll add that on there.
okay.
But maybe we can reverse engineer him and make him not creepy.
There you go. Now the greatest thing that he was trying to make was a robot. And the robot would be the equivalent of a apparatus of the crab. But I don't even know if it's worth sharing the recipe because it requires 2,000 checks at DC 25. So I don't know if that's something that would be within the scope of
Hey,
this campaign.
put it on there. You never know.
Okay.
Hey, you never know when you get locked in a pocket dimension or something. Like,
All right. Here you go. Here's the recipe for the apparatus of the crab, which was going to cost him $70,000. But I'll put it in there.
I remember a certain apparatus of the crab from a campaign we played in, and it was you're basically walking around that thing at half speed, but damn,
It feels kind of cool. I mean, it feels kind of cool to do it. I
Well,
guess.
Look,
Yeah.
now it makes sense why Anne got Crabclaw.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that's pretty much it, unless you just want a random smattering of spooky toys.
No, I feel like the teddy bear for Brahm, because Wade's gonna be like, this is pretty innocuous for the kid,
Mhm.
right? I mean, and then it turns out it's something horrible.
Mm. Mm.
And then the marionette for Minadora.
Mm. I mean, that piggy bank made from a taxidermied stillborn piglet. I mean, none of the kids have taken it. Just saying.
We need somewhere to put all our Electrum, you know?
I mean, if Taylor wants to grab it, Wade's not gonna stop you, but he's just like
Taylor is not grabbing the piggy bank.
One of the children tests out the whoopee cushion, but instead of making a fart sound, it makes the lewdest moan you've ever heard.
Oh man.
The children are confused. All right, sweet. This one's fun. An action figure of a hill giant that makes different death cries when you pretend to kill it. Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that one's cool.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So with that,
Wade will actually grab the whoopee cushion too. He's gonna give that to Brahm as well. He feels like that might
Oh,
work
damn.
in the end.
Damn, you trying to get that boy killed? All right, yeah, sure. He'll be very happy to get that. All right, so with those two managing some mischief across town, does anybody go with Victor to his half burnt down estate?
Yeah, I think we could go with him once once
Yeah, once
Abe's
we-
gonna handle the shopping.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if we're doing shopping, then what do we other than food? What else are we getting?
Well, we need cooking supplies. At least one herbalist to get, because we keep losing stuff.
Now, keep in mind, like, legit rations are very expensive in the Dungeons and Dragons world for whatever reason.
Yeah,
It is implied that they are iron rations that are okay if they get wet, if they're unrefrigerated. Like, that's part of why they cost so much money.
Mhm.
You guys can be collecting rations from, you know, the animals and plants and shit that you kill. So that's, you know, that's the thing as well. And if you travel slower, you can also pick up stuff that way.
Okay. But other than that, if we have time, then after shopping, I would go to the house as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else off the top of my head.
I guess we could just figure it out. Yeah, probably in the middle afterwards.
Yeah.
What we
Well,
shopped.
I mean, we'll need quite a few rations since
I was saying 100
consumes-
100
we
electrum on
consume,
rations.
like what, 16 a day or something?
100 electrum will be 100.
Okay.
All right. You get 100 rations.
Okay, I mean, if we're eating 16 a day and we're traveling like 5 days for travel.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't even count the horse. Sterling went hungry. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I assumed that Sterling was hooked up when you guys took him from Eastmark's place. Yeah.
Mhm.
Did someone
Okay.
already add the tools from?
Yes, I did.
Okay. I kept the tinkers myself.
All right. So, heading over to the Baron's place. What's left of it? All right. Vallaki lore. Burgomeister's mansion. Okay. I don't have a partially burned down version of it, but there are guards posted at the property. When you arrive, there is a bit of a scene when you arrive, because, you know, Victor, wanted criminal, blah 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 blah. Is somebody besides Wayne or Taylor there to diffuse the situation?
I mean, I said I was gonna go with him, but I don't know if I'll diffuse the situation.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, yeah, hands off my wizard.
Oh my goodness!
The guards look at you and they say, "What are you talking about, wizard?
Yes,
We
yes, he is
want this
protected.
criminal right here."
No. He is pardoned by the word of the Watcher woman and her boss.
Her boss.
Yes, yes.
They look nervously at each other.
Yes, the one that lives in a castle. I've been there myself. You don't want to fuck with him.
Okay, give me intimidation or persuasion. You're not actually lying about any of these things.
Can I help by standing menacingly next to Leo?
You said you don't want to fuck with him, I don't know how that's not intimidation.
And
We
if
do
he's
intimidate.
intimidating, you can provide advantage, circumstantial advantage, if he is intimidating.
All right,
Okay.
here's the intimidation.
All right.
I would say
I am
Leo's,
trained.
Lay it on, but I mean, I feel like Leo just lays everything on thick.
Yeah, okay, so if you had been just yourself running your mouth, no. But these two women standing behind you, mean mugging, the guards are like, "Oh, we don't want any trouble. Fine. Larnek already went through and took everything of value anyways." And then they stand aside that you may enter. Okay. As you enter, the soot smell of like, burnt wood and textiles greets your nostrils. The place is badly burned, and in some places, beyond repair. And slowly, you guys kind of walk through the rooms of that house, going from the entry hall to the parlor, the dining room where his mom used to have book club and you guys had dinner, to the prep room with the kitchen, the den, servants' quarters. Don't know why we'd bother going to the servants' quarters. But you start walking through the whole house. It does seem like, for the most part, anything valuable was taken either by looters or by Larnek when he came by per the guard's thing. As you guys head upstairs, out of morbid curiosity, Victor goes to open a door on the second floor, and when he goes to do it, the door is locked. He looks to you, Anne, and motions to the door.
What's behind the door, Victor?
This is Isaac's room.
Oh. Leo looks back to Anne. Like, you gonna deal with the door?
Now Victor and Leo are looking at Anne.
Anne goes and reaches into her pack to pull out her thief's tools, and then her other head whispers at her, and then she puts the thief's tools away and goes to go ahead and smash the door down.
All right, we're out of combat. So you just fucking Hulk smash the door down.
Mhm.
All right, on the other side of the door are dolls. This room is full of pretty little dolls with powder white skin and auburn red hair. Some of them are dressed beautifully and others plainly. Some of the dolls fill a long bookshelf, and others are arranged in neat rows on wall-mounted shelves. Others are piled atop the bed and a heavy wooden chest, and each and every one of the dolls is a little Irenia Koyana.
Did Irenia and Robin come with us on this?
I feel like probably. I don't know why they wouldn't have. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's say went to the inn to get us a room.
Ooh, okay, sure. They would have gone to the inn to get your room. We'll
Okay.
spare her any
Fair
more
for this.
psychological damage. Yeah.
All right. Oof.
Because they got the kid to look after and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. All right. And they've got the statue of E-Smart to look after. All right.
Yeah, we gotta put
And the horse.
cart somewhere.
Yeah,
And
but
the horse,
Martin Lepre is there, and he
Oh,
says, yeah, he would say, why do all those dolls look like your friend, the Rose of the Valley? You guys are seeing this, right?
Oh yes. It's a scene of a pervert.
A pervert. So
Yes.
this Strahd fellow, he knows about the Rose of the Valley, and he lusts after her?
Yes. He knows of her.
I mean, Martin looks
I mean,
left.
We
And
disabused of that. I mean, but Leo just latched on to the pervert thing still.
Yeah, Martin looks left and he looks right and he says, well, I mean, she is very beautiful. Eh?
Oh, true. She is very hot, but this has gone way too far, Martin. I mean,
Alright.
maybe one doll, but this many?
I feel sick just looking at them. Isaac, apparently had quite a collection of dolls. Also in the room is a small round table, with 2 chairs. And you see the largest doll is sitting at the table with a tea set in front of them. Do you guys enter the room?
Victor, where are you expecting this?
I had suspicions, but I did not think it was this bad.
You think he kept something valuable in here, other than all these dolls?
Perhaps his most valuable commodity was his arm, so not like he would have needed to come back for a weapon or anything. But there is a chest under all those dolls if anyone is willing to look.
I mean, we've already opened the door. Might as well.
Okay. As you move the dolls off of the chest and open it, it is filled with extra clothes, and beneath all the clothes is a short sword. It does not seem very exceptional in any way, but it is there. While you're looking through the chest, kind of looking around the room, there are some empty wine bottles under the bed. They are labeled Wizard of Wines, Purple Grape Mash number 3, a fine vintage. Each of the dolls does have stitched somewhere onto it a handmade tag that reads, "It's no fun, it's no Blitzky."
Is it weird that I miss Blinsky?
No,
Me
it's not.
personally.
That's not weird. It was sad what happened. All right. He, yeah, I mean, you guys can give me an investigation if you want, see if there's anything hidden, but that's everything that you would have found in there.
Sure. We'll take one peruser around.
Okay. So yeah, as you're investigating the room and you're all like, you know, like looking around and all that, you hear this terrible like rolling like clicking sound go off just over and over again, but you're sure it's nothing important. You didn't miss anything. Anyways, you move on to the next room. Cool. No saves coming. All right. So Victor leads you down the
Pull
hall.
out your shovel. Yeah.
Victor
No,
leads
that's
you
survival
to
checks.
yeah, right. Victor leads you to another room. It has a handsomely appointed it's a handsomely appointed room with a canopied bed and a low bookshelf. Full length mirror and a wooden frame. And set to the north wall is an arched window of leaded glass. Victor stands in the doorway, and he looks around, and he shrugs, and he walks away. But then you make it to the library. There is some fire damage in the floor, but fortunately the fire did not reach the second floor fully. And Victor seems happy about this. Floor to ceiling shelves line every wall of this windowless room. The number of books contained here is nothing short of astounding. A brass oil lamp sits atop a large desk in the center of the room. The chair behind the desk is comfortably padded and has a symbol of a roaring bear stitched into its back cushion. So, Victor does pause, as if he is reliving some memories or something when he kind of stands in the doorway of the room, but quickly compartmentalizes it and begins to explore the room in earnest. There are still many books here. It is likely that there was enough books here that Ernst Lenark was like, I don't know what to fucking do with all these books, and just left them there. Essentially, this collection of books could be used during a downtime to research almost any topic. He does look around to see if there are any books of magic that he might not have found or he might have missed, but doesn't seem satisfied with anything. There is a door that is locked in the back of the library.
Locked door, Victor. The good stuff's always behind a locked door.
Okay. He turns and looks at Anne.
And again goes to get her thieves tools, and then the other head headbutts her, and then she gets up and goes and smashes the door down.
Okay. What is behind the smashed door is a little disturbing. It is a closet that has been converted into a cell. It smells of human suffering, sweat and shit and urine. There are bloodstains on the floor, and there are flecks of blood on the iron manacles that have been kind of bolted into the support beam that kind of runs up the wall one side of the closet.
What in the world is this?
All's well in Vallaki.
Victor kind of stares confused and upset at his father's, I don't know, secret prison closet. Why would he need something like this? There's a jail for such things.
Do you know if any of the servants or something were getting beat or something?
I don't want to talk about the servants.
Alright. Shucks. That's disturbing. Lock someone up in a library?
So you guys continue to look around. Do you want to try to investigate the cell or just leave it? I mean, I'm going off your passives. Yeah, so I would tell you if you see anything interesting. Okay. Yeah, you don't find anything outside of what I've already described.
Alright, and we should take a quick look at the books, look for anything that says, like, Hogwarts or Wizards or Mage in the title.
Yeah, you two can do that.
So how long do you guys want to spend with the books? Oof. All right, Leo, it's just a lot of books, and very quickly you realize this is going to be the most boring thing ever. Like, none of them are clearly labeled. You'd have to actually kind of like the titles don't really make sense to what's inside the books. Like, it's very academic and like very esoteric. Like, it's just yeah.
No titles on the spines. Oh god.
Yeah.
All right. Victor, did you keep any secret stash in your attic?
Yes. I did. Maybe the master bedroom.
All right, sure. Let's go there.
All right.
There's
So you
enough
guys.
books for one day.
All right. Time has faded the grandeur of the master bedroom. The furnishing has lost some of their color and splendor. A short pole rope hangs from a wooden trapdoor in the ceiling. This is one of the access points to the attic. There is an adjoining room to the master bedroom, sort of a master bedroom suite situation. And that room smells of powder and fine perfume. There is a vanity with a mirror standing against one wall next to a faceless wooden mannequin that is wearing a beautiful white bridal gown. Mounted on another wall is a full-length mirror with a gilded frame. A door in one corner leads to a garderobe. You might be like, what's a garderobe? What a great question. Man, I don't know. Garderobe definition in English? Thanks. A garderobe is a bathroom. I don't know why they just call it a fucking bathroom. All right. So Victor looks at the mannequin and the dress, and he has like a rueful like smile on his face, and he says, that was my mother's dress. She was so excited about trying to get me married. She was going to offer whomever the lucky woman was her own wedding dress. Hmm.
Oof. Marriage is suckers. For suckers.
Yeah, I hear you there, brother. Okay. He gives you a firm squeeze on the shoulder. Like, yeah, you understand. All right. There doesn't seem to be anything else of interest here, I guess.
Maybe he hid something underneath the bed or something. People always stuck stuff under the bed.
Okay. Maybe. All right. You see him reach into his vest. He pulls out a small crystal prism, and he's going to cast Detect Magic. And as he does, you can see that the crystal starts glowing and his eyes start glowing. And he kind of stares at and through the small crystal. And he says, well, this is disturbing. The mirror is magical.
Oh, the mirror's magical. Okay, so it's like Snow White. You ask it how beautiful you are and stuff.
Is that how that would work? What's the Snow White?
It's a
Is it like an undead from the cold areas, or?
No. It's a children's story.
Ah. Well, do you know how to make magic mirror work, or?
Okay, all right. Leo stands in front of the mirror. Mirror, mirror, on the wall, standing before me, who is the fairest of them all?
As you do that, the mirror begins to glow, and it fills with like a swirling like cloud. But then it makes a burp burp sound, and then the clouds fade.
Okay.
You did something.
Yeah, I did. It did something. It glowed. Maybe it was the one question. You said the mannequin was in front of it?
Oh, no, the mannequin's off to the side, but
Oh.
yeah. So he says, I don't know what to make of it. Should we take the mirror with us, or just
As long as we
leave
don't
it?
break it. I mean, if we break it, oh gosh, that's bad luck.
Yeah, I don't think we want to break a magic mirror. Okay.
But it might do something cool.
It might. Why don't we just bring it up with dinner?
All right, that makes sense. All right.
There are techniques for identifying these sorts of magical items, but I don't know them. And he looks embarrassed when he says that.
Oh, don't worry. I bet you'll know it in no time.
All right. So you
I thought he
guys
pulled out a pearl and cast Identify before.
did he? I don't
I
have it
thought
on the.
so.
I don't have it on a sheet.
I'm pretty sure he has identified stuff. He's the one that told us what the glaive did. Remember, we like huddled up in the plate armor. We huddled up in the tent.
Okay. Well, let me update the sheet then. All right. If that is the case, I will revisionist history this, and if you're willing to wait for him to go through the motions. Oh, that's right. That's why he hands this eyepiece. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If you're willing to wait, then he'll identify it.
Yeah, I mean, we got nowhere to be,
Okay.
and we're here for cool magical stuff that he's looking for. So
All right. So as he's identifying it, the gilded frame begins to glow, and words appear in the mirror. And the words say, "Magic mirror on the wall, summon forth your shade. Night's dark vengeance, heed my call, and wield your murderous blade."
Fuck.
Does anybody utter those words aloud?
that seems very. It's not the fairest.
No, I think the purpose of this mirror is you can, like, wish to kill someone. Why do my parents have this fucked up stuff? There's no way that my mother knew about this mirror.
No, dude, she's too nice for that.
And if my father knew about the mirror, he would have tried to use it on the Dark Lord.
Maybe he did and it didn't work.
Hmm. What do you think, Anne?
Maybe he did use it. Maybe he didn't. Never know.
Nothing? Alright.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. She said maybe he did. Maybe he did use it for that, or maybe not. We'll never know now.
Do we want to use it?
I mean, there's some people that's kind of, kind of pissed me off a little bit.
You want to kill them?
Well, I mean, they've essentially killed us by getting us here.
I mean, he
mean-
motions to the mirror.
One second. Hold
Okay.
on.
I got a name in mind.
Right, Anne's gonna walk up to the mirror
Okay.
and say, and look at the words on it again and say, read it out loud. And say, magic mirror on the wall, summon forth your shade. Night's vengeance, heed my call, and wield your murderous blade.
All right. As you say that, the words disappear into the mist inside the mirror, and you see through the mist inside the mirror two floating bloodshot eyes. The veins and nerves go from these eyes into a nervous system and a circulatory system that then kind of grow out into like a chest and arms, and down in kind of form like hands, and then slowly flesh begins to kind of grow over them, and you see a pale-skinned, sunken-eyed man who seems to be bald and heavily tattooed. His spectral eyes stare at you from the mirror. And seems to be waiting.
And we'll look at the other two and look at the mirror and say, Morgantha.
The creature in the mirror nods to you, its eyes closing and its head bowing, and its arms cross over its chest, and it slowly backs away into the mist and disappears. Anne, you need to give me a D100 roll.
Do we need this to be secret?
Yeah, sure. Make it a secret roll. Okay. Everything seems fine.
All right. And it's gonna turn to Leo and says, "Does that guy look like? Was that comic book Victor says?"
And I didn't have no time for read comic books.
Oh. Weren't you a lifeguard? Did you read? I guess that makes sense.
Yeah,
Well-
the magazines that get all wet and stuff, you put them by the pool. Kids are horrible at running around the pools and stuff, tracking water everywhere.
Well, maybe that will soften her up before we get to her.
I mean, how do we know it's going to work?
I don't.
I gotta add something to your sheet real quick.
All right.
There we go. All right.
Victor, does this thing have like... Can we just do it again?
I think it has to finish its first task before you can direct it again.
Oh, okay.
But, I mean, this could solve a lot of our problems without ever having to risk ourselves.
I doubt it's that easy.
All right, to the attic?
Yeah, to the attic.
He glances back at the mirror and shakes his head, and then yeah, you guys pull the string and you head up into the attic. All right. He goes to his workroom, and he looks around, and he sees that things are mostly still okay. He seems a little disappointed that I think Ernst took some of his stuff. He checks his teleportation circle. Just shakes his head in disappointment at it. And he starts throwing what seems to be random papers and reagents into a satchel, and then he's ready to go. And he says,
Honestly, there was more here than I thought there would be. So, not bad.
That's good then.
All right. We meet up at the inn.
Yeah.
okay.
And do we want to move the mirror?
You tell me. Are you going to use it?
Well, I mean, it would solve a lot of problems.
Yeah.
I mean, if it works.
Both each head stares at one of them.
Victor says, I feel like moving the mirror would make it obvious that the mirror is important. It seems that when Larnak was here, he didn't notice its true value.
Okay. Plus, it might get broken in the wagon, so.
How big
Right.
is it?
It's one of those like floor to height like dressing mirrors that
Oh,
you would
yeah.
you would stand in front of. Yeah, it's an easy to carry around thing. Yeah, it's big enough that somebody could like squeeze through it if it was a portal.
Alright, well, we could leave it here. I mean, we'll know where it is, and
Okay.
wait, hold on. Are we, Victor, will like tell Anne or something when it's done, or do we have to like come back and check on it?
I'm unsure.
All right.
well, to the inn.
To the inn. Quite. So you guys head over to the inn. Wayne, you and Taylor finish your ill-gotten gains and also head over to the inn. And we will assume then that Robin has secured a stay at the inn. So all that seems pretty good. Let's see. Okay. So as you guys arrive at the inn, it is there's music playing, and people are just trying to, live their life. It's early dinner time at this point. When you look around the inn, you do not see the drunken old man in the corner anymore. And those of you who are used to seeing them, you would feel their absence. Yeah.
Is the Blue Raven here?
Yes, I would say the Blue Raven is here. Just kind of chilling up there. Rictavio is still here, and you see that your other allies have already kind of reserved a table for you guys. And Danica and Erwin and Brahm all look over at you. Brahm's little brother, he's a shy boy, book nerd. He's very rarely out and about. When Anne ducks under the door frame, all of the music stops and everybody just looks over like, what the hell are we supposed to do about this?
And we'll say the last time I was here, everybody stopped and looked at me. Again, I'm going to say nothing's wrong.
People are like, and then Bram Mardukov is going to say, you look, he looks at his mom. Very cool. That is very neat. Fake second head you have there. The fake second head seems insulted that it was called fake. This small boy is annoying. Maybe you should eat him. It'd be pretty fast, pretty easy to eat. The kid is really trying though, and he says, hey, these people, they helped my family. You like this inn? You like our food and drink? Then you be polite. And with a smile, Rictavio continues to play music. The people murmur their discontent, but they go back to eating, occasionally looking over their shoulder in a very frightened way. Many people make excuses to leave, leaving their money at the table and downing their drinks and exiting. All right. Erwin Mardukov approaches you guys, and he says, what foolish thing have you gone and done to yourself now? Well,
Nothing.
one of your heads should be able to answer.
Nothing. I didn't do anything foolish.
You walk a dangerous path. Do you understand that?
All paths out of this city are dangerous.
This is different. You could lose yourself to this curse you've...
He just looks at you, and there's just a sad look on his face, like he's seen other outsiders like succumb to the darkness and worse, and he wasn't able to stop them, and he knows he won't be able to stop you. And with just sort of a defeated sigh, he says, I will bring you some food. All right, you guys all kind of take your seats. Martin Lepre, who's only been to Vallaki once, is just really enjoying this change of scenery, not being attacked by zombies, not having to sleep huddled up in the common room of the manor. Like, this is great. This is great.
Yeah, Phil, you tell me. You know, we got plenty of coin now.
All right, so.
Leo,
What
why
do
don't you say that a little bit louder? I don't think the pickpocket in the car heard it.
Yo,
So,
pickpocketing is illegal.
Yes,
Was.
stealing
We
is
don't know what the
wrong.
rules are now.
Bram Mardukov approaches under the pretense of taking your order, and he says, I'm just here to take your order. It's no big deal. He looks back over at his mom cautiously. So, what happened? I heard you ran out of town. You ran someone over with the wagon. You killed him. His guts popped out of his butthole, his mouth. And then, the whole town was like on fire. There was this big robot. Then, the Dark Lord was here. He like killed people. It was crazy.
Wait. The Dark Order was here? Like, during all the killing?
That's what everyone said. I didn't see it. I was being, kept safe by my parents. Why did you hear something different? Were you here?
No. Why would we be here?
Well, if you are here, you did the shit. He looks over his shoulder. You did a shit job keeping everyone safe.
No, we were not here. We were on a carriage ride. You know, like you said.
Okay. Where did the carriage take you?
Oh man, you won't believe this, kid. We went to a castle.
So you went to the Dark Lord's castle while my town was being destroyed? Did you know it was going to happen?
Me? No, I didn't know.
He looks at you, he says, Leo, you need to be straight with me. We're basically like brothers.
I didn't know. Jason didn't tell me nothing.
Well, where is Jason anyways? You replace him with this guy.
Well, he didn't replace Jason. Jason...
Jason was your sidekick, Leo. You're supposed to take care of your sidekick.
He fought a gargoyle in the sky. Like a hero.
In the sky?
Yes.
How did he do that? On the magic broom?
No. Magic. Pixie dust.
Oh. Wow, that sounds cool. Where was this at?
Oh, this was in, the village. Barovia village.
You guys went all the way to Barovia village?
Yeah, we had the, arena here, so.
Oh.
Do you want to stop by, say hello to home?
How is your brother doing? I saw that you had a statue made of him, but when I kept asking about it, Irenia got really upset. Irenia stares at him, like, drop it.
Shut up, kid!
yeah. Ismark's he's doing well. He's doing well.
Well, why would you have a statue of him? It seems kind of weird.
No, it was in his honor for fighting with Jason against these
Why wouldn't they
wing
keep it
beasts.
in Barovia village? Why would you bring it here?
Because they're keeping the
I mean,
statue of Jason
remember,
Why was it in such a weird pose? My brother and I were looking at it earlier. It just seems like he was in the middle of some, like, I don't know, like, who would sculpt him in that weird pose? Like, he could have looked cooler. It's like he was getting beat up or something.
You know, the craftsmen here, they all are very strange, you know, like Belinsky.
Oh, yeah. I don't think he made it through the Civil War. No one has seen him since that night. You don't think something bad happened to him, do you?
Who knows?
Alright, he's gonna insight check you.
He looks like he has a really high insight.
Mm-hmm.
How narrow those eyes are.
Okay. He is unable to beat. I think you could try. Give me a deception there, buddy. Oh no. Everyone knows that Leo knows what happened to Blinsky. Brom says, "Why won't you tell me what happened to Blinsky?"
All right, okay, we were at the castle.
You better talk, buddy.
I'm talking, hey, we're brothers, right? I'll let you know. You know, brother to brother.
Okay. I'm
Strahd
listening.
loved his toys.
Uh-huh.
And he asked him to stay behind to help him make more toys.
Uh-huh.
So he is Strahd's personal toy maker now.
Alright,
And he cannot come back to the town.
give me that diminishing returns deception roll.
He says, why are you lying about this? Is he dead?
I don't know. He went to go see some weird scissorhand man.
A Caesar-head man?
Yes, I heard it's a scissorhand man.
He looks over at his mom, who is staring at him, and he whispers to you. He says,
Cut the bullshit. Tell me what happened to Blinsky.
No,
You
that's
think
the
I'm
truth.
gonna believe there's a Caesar-head man in the castle?
Well, I didn't see him personally, but I heard stories.
Oh my god, this guy.
"Ah!" He throws his hands up in the air and he storms off. You see two big red negative signs appear above his head. When he storms by his parents, they get two big red negative signs above their heads. Miyadora says, that kid's weird, but kind of cool.
Yeah, he's all right.
Dunbar Bjork's in agreement. Alright. Victor says, so, what did everyone get up to in a way we can speak about it that other people listening might not know?
Oh, Minadora, I got a present.
Okay, she looks over.
Marionette.
Oh! She looks at it and she looks at Taylor. She says, they made toys about you? Are you famous or something?
I don't think I was famous, but I guess so. I hope you like it.
Yeah, she starts playing with it, trying to figure it out. I mean, marionettes are actually pretty fun, so. Alright. As its hands kind of, dance up and down, you suddenly hear like a switchblade sound. Like a fucking sickle come out of like the right hand. And Robin just stares at it and says, that's not safe. That's not safe.
Wade's just gonna have like the gas look on his face, like I didn't know it did that.
Midora has it walk over and like attack one of her potatoes, and it like slices the fucking potato in half. And she's like, this is cool. This guy, all his toys are like this? This is like Nightmare Before Christmas. So, you guys kind of settle into dinner. We are at time. What is your guys' plan for? Like, are you planning to stick around town? Or are you heading out?
I mean,
I
we
think
can't.
we were gonna
we
head
can't-
out the
Yeah,
next
we can't really
day.
daddle with
Mhm.
this kid. Like what, 3 days
Mhm.
from?
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, who knows what complications on the
okay.
road we might have.
Well, if you guys just head to bed, I do have some good news for you.
We were
well,
heading to bed.
Okay, so we'll end the session on a good note. That night, without doing any work at all, you guys hit a mini milestone. That's your third mini milestone. You gain a level.
Oh, snap.
What was the
I don't-
mini milestone? Not fucking shit up?
Beats me. I don't know.
Linsky?
It must be
Mm.
finding that mirror and sicking it on someone.
But yeah, you completed a mini milestone, and
Oh my god, she's dead!
got to level up. Congrats.
We can just farm milestones. We don't need to leave Vallaki. I'm kidding.
I don't know about that.
I
Just-
mean,
I'm
your,
looking
your
at
option was better than my option, so.
there's
Yeah, it
a
is important if you tell the group about that mirror.
Oh, you guys should already know, Leo.
Yeah, Leo just tell you everything.
He kind of
and
takes a page from Marinia's book a little.
Taylor has someone she would very much not like to breathe air anymore.
all right.
All right. So that leaves off on a pretty positive note. All right. Quick announcements. I don't think anything's going on tomorrow. Tomorrow, I believe, is a Friday, but I don't think anything's going on. And then.
Awesome remain with Orpheus snacks.
Okay. Saturday morning is the first session of Outlaws Alkenstar, high noon. We already had the first session of Sunset. It was all right. I very much 5th edition to my way through Pathfinder 2, so I'm sure any actual Pathfinder people that watched it probably threw up a lot and had, you know.
You did it. You did a great. You did a good job.
Yeah, you were fine.
Yeah, it was good. It was really fun to watch.
It felt good. It sounds weird to say this. It felt good to like stumble. Like I feel like I've been running enough games like for the last like 5, 6, 7 years that like I've gotten like very comfortable running the games, and so it felt kind of good to be in a new off my footing. You know what I'm saying? Like to have to. I felt like I had to work a lot harder than I normally do because there wasn't that comfortable proficiency. So yeah. I like
will say, what helped me a lot the first time I was running it too was the just quick inserting the actions.
Yeah.
Like whenever, like if aid comes up, like okay, how does aid work? Quick insert aid. Just read it real quick, and see if I can get it.
Yeah, I had the whole switchboard up the whole time of like what actions there were, so that I could try to like remember of the like fucking 42 actions or however many there are, like what's the right one for the right thing. Yeah, I mean it's a lot. But it was fun. It was fun, and it's an interesting setting, and I'm pretty excited to see where it goes. And then Sunday morning we got Curse of Strahd, Daybreak. They are in a completely different place doing completely different things. Remember how you guys fought the druids and you killed the Winter Splinter before it could be raised? Well,
yeah,
they didn't.
Oh shit.
So in about 2 in-game days, some real bad shit's about to start happening.
They already had enough bad crap happen for what I've been like sort of hearing.
That's from their own decisions, I hear.
Yeah. So anyways, that's gonna be pretty exciting. Sunday night we got Mythic Odyssey. They're getting ready to, they're doing some nutso stuff on Mythic Odyssey. Monday we'll have more Outlaws of Alcazar Sunset. Tuesday Abomination Vaults is back on, and Wednesday the official night for 4-player co-op Baldur's Gate 3. We're gonna sneak a few extra sessions in before Wednesday, and then Thursday we'll be back here. So does anybody have any announcements before we adjourn?
Nope. Nothing here.
All right.
I'm your
Okay.
hero.
I don't know. We'll see.
You're respect, man. Respect.
Well, I hope everybody has a good weekend coming up, and
Mhm.
see you around Discord.
Alrighty. Take care.
All right.